Rooftop Sports welcomes you to a special presentation of the National Football League. And good afternoon, everyone. This is the Rooftop Sports. Here we are. We've got the Epic C Films. How are you doing, C Films?
I am doing okay.
Excellent. Well, we've got a really exciting game today. Not really just because it's the Seahawks and the Browns, both 4-2, but also for the first time since 2001, the Seahawks will be donning in their throwback uniforms, that nice classic blue 80s, 90s. And they did all the detail. They even did the end zones and the helmet logo. I mean, I couldn't be any more excited than anyone else. I mean, how are you feeling about these throwback uniforms going back to the 1990s? And also, we're going to do some 90s commercials as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, for me, the one thing to talk about is I wasn't really around or really heavily in the Seahawks during the 80s, 90s era. So I didn't really get to grow up a lot with that team in those colors. So for me, it's I started with the Matt Hasselbeck era, and that's where I got into Seahawks. So it's kind of nice seeing what came before. It's a nice thing to see them paying homage to what came before them. Because without that, will we ever have the Seahawks we have today?
I mean, there's a lot of things that did happen in that Jersey era. We had Steve Largent. He was arguably still the greatest receiver in Seahawks history, and some will say he's one of the greatest receivers of all time. And he did it off the likes of Daniel Craig and Jim Zorn. Not saying that they were bad quarterbacks, but he never really had the opportunity to work with the likes of a Joe Montana or a Steve Young or Brett Favre. He never got those kind of caliber of quarterbacks. Now, granted, a couple of those guys didn't even play, but I think get the idea. Or John Elway didn't get to play with John Elway or Bernie Kosar, but now But now we get to see these nostalgics and other things that happened in that era. We had one of the biggest busts in NFL history was Rick Meyer, and also Ken Beering, a former owner of the Seattle Seahawks, actually attempted to move the Seahawks into Anaheim, but the NFL heavily rejected it, and Paul Allen came to the rescue. And also rest in peace, Paul Allen, and we thank you every chance we could get for helping not only to save the Seahawks, but also to build a Super Bowl contending team and also a very positive winning culture in Seattle. I mean, other than the fact I'm a baseball fan, us Seattle fans, the biggest thing we always have to look forward to is our Seattle Seahawks. And even when they're not so good, that it's still a team to watch. It's still the environment.
Yes. One thing to note is ever since Pete Carroll has got there, he's never had a season where he's won less than 7 games.
Exactly. And you can only name 2 of them. It was the 2011 season and the 2021 season. Now, 2011 was a bit more understandable because we had the Tavares Jackson experiment, but that was also when the team was actually on the rise with an amazing defense and Marshawn Lynch. 2021 was that injured riddled season where we had no idea what was really going on. And Russell Wilson was going through that injury, even though I think there was more to that. I think it was Russell Wilson pretty much checked out more than he was injured. But it is what it is. But, man, I am so excited to see these throwback jerseys, and I am so happy that I'm even having the privilege to even cover this game. And also, update, you may have noticed, ever since Friday, my subscriber count still continues to grow. I'm at now 950. If you are a new viewer on this channel, be sure to subscribe to it. Now I'm talking about myself too much. Now, Epic C, what do you think are the keys to the game?
So the keys to the game is always having a strong defense. Like I always say, if you can stop the passing game and stop the running game, that's always a very big key to the game. Also, if a player like Geno Smith can minimize his mistakes at the end of the game and have better execution, we will be better and we will win this game. So it's all about execution for the quarterback and defensive execution.
Well, I will say this. Geno Smith will have a tough task ahead of him because he is going up against one of the top defensive lines in the NFL. So hopefully with the quarterback that the Browns are limited to, they can take advantage of that, at least on a defensive standpoint.
Mhm.
And we are underway for the kickoff. And just look at those beautiful uniforms. I just cannot help myself. And we are underway, but looks like the Browns are already. Oh, and a big hit. Look at that. And just right from the get-go, Reed the second just completely just smashed them up. I thought this was going to at least go 30 yards. They don't even get a touchback on this. And now here we got is PJ Walker, his 9th career start, also the former XFL star. He will be taking the ball today as the quarterback for the Browns. And he is hoping that he can just survive this very difficult winning environment in Seattle. So we're going to see how this goes. Browns are 4-2, along with the Seahawks being 4-2. And here it is, 1st and 10. What are they going to do? They hand the ball off to Kareem Hunt, and he at least gets a couple yards. And that's going to be a 2nd and 8.
Yep.
Also, heads up alert, I will have to take off at around, I would say, 4:15 due to, answer the question.
Don't quit your J job.
So we'll have Epic C cover the rest of the game if you're comfortable with that. And then text me when the game is concluded.
Okay.
All right. Now we got 2nd and 8. And here's Bobby Wagner. He looks really good in those uniforms. I think they should almost do this every single. I'm just kidding. No, don't do this every game. And here is PJ Walker, and he's going for the pass, and that will be complete to Amari Cooper, one of the star receivers for the Cleveland Browns. Mm-hmm. And for my concurrent viewers, please put your comments in there. I just want to see what you guys are saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, even if you see these uniforms, our colors have kind of stayed consistent over the years. We've always had a shade of green, a shade of blue, and a shade of gray. So it's been
now
pretty
they're
consistent.
Now they're completely going in a very different direction with that. And now here is a 3rd and 2. Hopefully the Seahawks can get off the field really quickly. PJ Walker, he gives it to number 34, and I don't think that's going to get anything done. And he just gets
loses
for a loss. He lost yards on that one. And now they will be forced to punt the ball. And good defensive 3 and out by the Seattle Seahawks. Already, it looks like they are fired up. And I think those jerseys has a little bit to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Do you think they should do throwback jerseys every year? Should they go back before that era? Was there a jersey before the 80s? I don't remember what their first jersey was.
It was pretty much the same one.
Okay.
But I think they should do it once a year. I mean, they should have done this a long time ago. Other teams were doing the nostalgics. Now we are awaiting the punt. And here it is. And he will kick it out. And it's going to go all the way to around the 20. And no fair catch. That's going to be DJ Dallas. And he will take at least another 10 yards on that one. And we will get to see Geno Smith. Hopefully he can go up against this very difficult. Oh, and we got a flag going on. So let's see what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Illegal blocking in the back, receiving team. So that's going to bring the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, Geno Smith will have an opportunity to probably get something going because he didn't play necessarily fantastic in my standards. He has 219 yards, 2 touchdowns, but that one interception at the red zone really did stick out like a sore thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Judah Westcott, thank you for coming in. Yes, go Hawks, absolutely. Let's get this victory. And now here is Geno Smith. And we got a 1st and 10. And here we go. And Smith looks like he has got good protection. And that's a good pass to Tyler Lockett. And that will get at least a few yards. Looks like the offensive line, they held up at least for that play. But you still expect this defensive line to make it really tough for Geno Smith. Hopefully the offensive line will hold up. But note, Seahawks do have one of the best centers in the NFL. He has yet to give up a sack, so maybe that will be a factor going against those defensive tackles. And then here is the ball to Kenneth Walker, and he gets negative yards on that one. And Judah Westcott, what do you think of those uniforms? I think they're absolutely gorgeous, even though they suffered a mediocrity at that time. The best jerseys they've got right now is the ones right now. Like I said, the last set of jerseys was the best, but I think this one took it to the current ones took it to the whole next level. It's been over a decade since we've had those introduced. And now we're gonna have one running back. We got Charbonnet right next to Geno Smith. And here we go. Sensing the pressure. And that's going to be a first down to Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett, one of the most consistent receivers in NFL history. I think when it's all said and done, I think he will easily be a top 3 receiver. I mean, Steve Largent, number 1. I think Tyler Lockett can overtake Doug Baldwin. I mean, who would you rather have, Doug Baldwin or Tyler Lockett?
They're both good. I think they're both.
They're about neck and neck for 2 and 3. Let's just put them in a cage and get them to fight each other for that ranking.
Yeah. So some other big news today in the league: the Cowboys actually beat the Rams today.
They did. They destroyed them. Tony Pollard didn't do much. We got a man in motion, and here is Kenneth Walker with the ball, and he gets a really big opening, and he is running. We got the 40,
go,
the 30,
go,
the 20,
go,
and
go.
that was a big run by Kenneth Walker, and the Seahawks are now in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
And look at those holes that were given. Nice push great push. And he should have been flagged on that one for the second push, but I didn't see anything. Did you see anything?
No.
Kenneth Walker with a huge run. And I still can't get over the fact how amazing my camera is. I got to stop talking about it.
Yeah. It's interesting about Kenneth Walker is him and like Charbonnet are about the same weight, but different heights.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the clock is going down. I think the Seahawks are going to have to call a timeout. Geno Smith, 2 of 2 for 19 yards so far.
Mm-hmm. He has a good passing percentage. He's improved.
Yeah, 100%.
Since his Jets days, he has improved. If you look at his overall stats, he has improved as a player. So I can see why they gave him most improved player last year. I understand. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
In the red zone, last 2 games, 2 touchdowns, 8 drives, so 25% completion. So they've really got to fix that. So hopefully the Seahawks can score on this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they are going to be in the huddle. The timeout was already burned.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
1976. And now here's Geno Smith. That was their inception year, 1976. And here is Geno Smith. He is getting ready to go on a 1st and 10 on their 16. And here's Kenneth Walker. They're giving it to him again. He finds somewhat of a hole, gets at least a couple yards, and looks like they're still battling through. Kenneth Walker is really bruising it through. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be a 2nd and 8. And by the way, that was Bradford with that really big block that gave Kenneth Walker the big run. So you got to give him credit on that one.
Mm-hmm.
We're at 9:48 left in the quarter. 12 seconds left on the play clock. We got a 2nd and 8 on their own 14. Here's Smith. He's looking to pass, and he gets the pass going in, and that's going to be dropped by DK Metcalf. He couldn't get there in time. That kind of looked like a lackluster effort by DK Metcalf. He's been having his little bit of issues. I really think he should have caught that one. Maybe there should have been a case for a pass interference on that one. Do you think that was pass interference, or do you think that was a clean coverage?
I think that's fine.
I guess so.
Sometimes you should just let things play on. And I didn't really see the guy really messing with his motion to like actually have a play on the ball.
So you think it was DK could have been better hustle?
Yeah, he could have caught up more. Yes.
Your camera. There goes my camera. Yep. I'm just gonna have to go audio at the moment. And now here is a 3rd and 8. Here's Geno Smith. He is being immediately pressured, and here's the throw, and it's caught by Tyler Lockett, and that's going to be a fresh set of first downs.
Sweet. We're moving the chains. Mm-hmm. Okay. And touchdown! 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 Jake Bobo with the run for the touchdown. Woo! Yep, they handed off to Jake Bobo for the run for the touchdown. And the Seahawks got it done. I'm really starting to like this Jake Bobo player. They're very versatile. They just showed that they could be a running back too. Yes, and the kick was good by Jason Myers for the extra point, and now we're up 7-0 Seahawks. I see the ceiling. What is up is the ceiling. Oh, that's the wall.
And leave it to my camera to do that to me right when the Seahawks are in a scoring drive. Isn't that great timing?
Yeah, I finished it off.
Yeah, you did finish it off just a bit. Now let's get into commercial because I am that frustrated with my camera.
Okay.
Calling Buzz Lightyear. Come in, Buzz Lightyear. This is Star Command. Buzz Lightyear, do you read me?
Buzz Lightyear responding. Read you loud and clear.
Buzz Lightyear, planet Earth needs your help.
On the way.
Buzz Lightyear, the world's greatest superhero, now the world's greatest toy. Buzz has it all. Blocking crisp communicator.
Calling Buzz Lightyear.
Combined chat action.
Wow.
Pulsating laser light.
Oh, annihilate.
Multi-phase voice simulator. In a secret mission in uncharted space. And best of all, high-pressure space wings. To infinity and beyond.
Not a flying toy.
Get your Buzz Lightyear action figure and save a galaxy near you. Buzz Lightyear.
Available at all Al's Toy Bound outlets in the Tri-County area.
Is it me? Is it you?
Who knows?
Can you guess who is a mystery? Does your person wear a hat? No.
You're history. But I'm still here.
Can you guess who? Does your person have a beard? Uh-huh.
You're out of here.
Can you guess who? Do you have a clue? Does your person wear glasses? Yes.
I'm gone. Me too.
Can you guess who? Not you or you. You're Sam. You win. Let's play a game. Can you guess who?
Guess who? Game cards do not actually talk.
And we are back from the break, and hopefully my camera doesn't take a piss on me again like that. It was so embarrassing. But if I just missed it where Jake Bobo had a 3-yard run for a touchdown. So good on Jake Bobo for that one. He's been quite stepping up, I will say that. And now the kick is underway, and that's going to go all the way to the end zone for a touchback.
Yes.
And they're talking about the World Series for Game 3 for tomorrow.
Yes, are you going to cover that tomorrow?
I'm going to be there with my friend, the Jay Trident Podcast. And now we are at 1st and 10. We got PJ Walker. He is showing the plays.
Do you think PJ Walker is related to Kenneth Walker?
No, not at all. It's a 7-0 game so far. We are at 8:53 left in the quarter. 10 seconds left on the play clock. And here's PJ Walker. He's looking to pass. And here is the pass. And that is dropped by Amari Cooper. And now that's going to be a 2nd and 10. That was a wide open pass. And he still did not catch it. That could be costly for the Browns on that. At least for this drive. Had a really good route. And it just got through his hands. It just stone hands right there. Witherspoon with the coverage. And now here's PJ Walker. We're at 2nd and 10. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Got a running back right next to him. That is Kareem Hunt. Time is really winding down. And here's PJ Walker. And that actually gives it to the running back, and that would be Kareem Hunt. He got at least 8 yards on that. So that will be close to a first down. But hopefully the Seahawks can make a stop on this one to force them to punt. And so the Seahawks can get the ball back for the offense. Now here's PJ Walker again, and he goes for the big pass, and that is caught by Amari Cooper. But was he still in bounds? I think they're saying it's incomplete. Nope, that's 1st and 10. That's going to be a first down for Cleveland. It was a nice pass. It was a nice little floater. Amari caught it. But debatable if he is actually in bounds. I was thinking if Pete Carroll would challenge that. I don't think nope, he's not going to. We got 1st and 10, play action, and Walker's already being overwhelmed, forced to pass and just throw it away.
Yeah. So PJ Walker's completion percentage this year is 50%. For his career, he's 55.8.
55.8, huh?
Yeah, for his career.
He's not that good. When you're below 60, you're a below average quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We got some Moo fans. They must be freezing their butts off. And now we're at a 2nd and 10. And here we go. Here's PJ Walker. He's got it goes down. I think that's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Seahawks. And looks like that's going to be a turnover.
Wow. Did you leave again?
Yes, cover me.
Okay. Woohoo! So we got the turnover. They're on the sidelines. They're showing on the sidelines right now. They're showing the Seahawks cheering. So the Seahawks are lining up again, getting ready for a play here. So let's see what goes on here. Gino's about to have to bike. He hikes the ball, and he now is about to go back for a pass. He decides to run instead, and he passes it, and it's caught by Tyler Lockett. So in comparison to what we were talking about with PJ Walker, if you look at the career of Geno Smith, his actual passing for his career is 63.4%. That's his overall passing. He's above a 60% passer. So he's had a better career at passing. He's more consistent. This season, he is actually having a 68.6% passing completion rating percentage. So now we're set up for another play here. And he does a tricky play. He passes it off to one of his running backs, and they go nowhere on that play. They actually lost yards on that play. Hopefully you're enjoying some of the statistics I'm adding into the game. That was D. Estridge, who got no yards on that play, that lost yards on that play. So we lost 5 yards. Okay. Okay, you passed it to number 11. Number 11's running, and he gets the first down. Oh, yes. And that is Smith Nigba for the great catch and run. Yes. Geno Smith does a side pass, and he basically throws it to Smith and Nigba, and he runs, and he gets the first down. Catch and run. Yes. And now we're in commercial break. So everybody, so how do you think about the Seahawks so far this season? I think the Seahawks are doing well this season and stuff like that. I think they're showing a very strong effort this year with what they're doing and stuff like that. I know every team has their mistakes they make, but if you can recover from your mistakes, the more you can recover from your mistakes and the less mistakes you make, the better you can do. So I think that's what I've noticed with the team is we're really resilient and stuff like that. We never give up. We keep trying and trying. It might not work the first time, but we keep trying and trying. And one thing I noticed that Pete Carroll does really well is over the years, he's had a great defense. His defense has always been really, really strong as an overall like emphasis of the team. I think the offense has always been a very interesting kind of thing for him. I think what's really worked well for his kind of style of play is having a very mobile quarterback. I think because if you can have a mobile quarterback that can extend plays like that, it does wonders for the team. I think that's a really big thing because, you can be like, you don't have to be perfect in everything or great in everything, but if you're good in most things, you can do well in a season and stuff like that. I think one thing we need to show with this new team is how far can Geno go into the playoffs. So I think the Seahawks are going to make the playoffs based on their season and based on the other teams that are in the NFC. The NFC, people are talking about, is not as strong as the AFC. And so that's something that I've really noticed with this whole kind of thing going on is that kind of journey. And I think I like the Geno Smith journey that we're going on right now. I like this Geno Smith era. I think we have potential. I think it would surprise a lot. Like, I think last year we surprised a lot of people. But if this year we went deep into the playoffs, that would really shock people. If we won our division, that would be a huge thing. I think the first thing we need to do is win our division. If we can win our division and beat out San Francisco, I think that would calm down all the people who think San Francisco is amazing. Because I think San Francisco is kind of overrated. I think that their quarterback, Purdy, he's a mediocre quarterback. I think he's getting hyped up more because of who's on his team. I think his team is really helping him be considered better than he really is. He was the last pick of the draft. That's just something I've noticed. And so that's something I want to know. We are back from commercial break. So right now they're just showing some of the sidelines action. Now, here we go. Now, if anyone has any comments or questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I'd love to hear what you all have to say. And so now we're lined up. A play's about to start here. So let's see. The center hikes the ball to Geno Smith. Geno Smith passes, hands it off. Oh, no, he doesn't hand it off. He tries to run and doesn't go anywhere. It looked like it was going to be a handoff to Kenneth Walker, but he kept the ball and tried to run for it and didn't go anywhere. He lost yards on the play. I hope you're enjoying my commentating. Still getting used to this. Okay. So we're at 2nd and goal right now. 2nd and go. Okay. Geno gets the ball hiked to him. Okay. Geno's going for a pass. He passes it, and it's overthrown. It was intended for Metcalf, but overthrown. Way overthrown.
This camera is going to be a huge learning curve for me. So we are at 3rd and goal. I had to turn off like the power saving mode or something. I'm like, I don't care. Just let me cover the game.
Okay. Well, I filled in.
I really do appreciate that. So
No
Myles
problem.
Garrett with 2 sacks. That was last week. And now it's 7-0 Seahawks. 3rd and goal. 109 total yards of offense for the Seahawks. And now here's Geno Smith looking to pass. He's being pressured, and he looks like he was going to go down. Here's Smith with the pass, and that is caught by Tyler Lockett. And that's going to be a touchdown. Geno Smith was in trouble on that one, but this time he got that big throw, got out of the pocket, out of pressure, threw it to Tyler Lockett, and he caught it beautifully for the touchdown.
Like I was saying earlier, it's all about having that mobility. When you're more mobile as a quarterback, you can extend plays.
Give me just a moment. I got to take this call.
Okay, no problem. I'll be here. I'll fill in. What a nice pass. Like I said, extending the play, being mobile. Quarterbacks who only want to be in the pocket. Early on, Geno Smith said in his career he only wanted to be a pocket passer. But I think because one thing I noticed, that was Jason Myers for the kick, and it was good. But now what Geno Smith has said is he kind of expanded out his game. I think one reason why he expanded out his game was because he was sitting under Russell Wilson and saw how that being more mobile helped extend and expand Russell Wilson's game to be a more versatile quarterback. That's what I'm thinking. Because, yeah, and that's something I've learned about Geno Smith. I think he's been really resilient and stuff like that. He's always taken these other jobs like as backups and just learned. I think that's one thing that people don't realize is like always keep learning, never give up. If you truly believe in something and truly want to do something, never give up. Don't say you can't. Say you can. That's something to learn from this is hashtag can, not hashtag can't. We don't want no hashtag can't because, you got to say you can do something. If you're willing to do something, and that's something that I've learned nowadays and stuff like that is I'm trying to be more open to things and just like, have that opportunities, and I'm just like one thing I've done here is like doing these streams with my friend, with Rooftop Sports has been a really great opportunity for me to broaden my thing. Because one thing I wanted to be, I'd always talked about being was a talk show host. So this has really helped me too. Also getting into my social media game more. If you haven't followed me, please follow me on my Twitter and my X. Please follow me at CFilms on X and also follow me on my Instagram at CFilms. So if you really want to follow me, please check out my content there. I think you will really enjoy it. A lot of my X content is about the Seahawks and about Seattle in general. Yes. And if you haven't checked it out so far, go to cfilms.com. cfilms.com is a website I create. Yes. Hopefully I'm not too self-branding too much. But please subscribe. Please subscribe to Rooftop Sports. They put a lot of energy into this channel and stream a lot. They want to give you great content and they want to do a great job for you. If you really love sports and really love hearing commentators and want to hear someone local, especially if you're from like the Northwest, please listen to Rooftop Sports. They grew up in this community and really understand it. Yes, I also grew up in the Northwest too. So if you really want to hear another person that has a good perspective on it, then please come back for more Rooftop Sports. And now we're back. Now they're showing some sideline people, shaking hands and stuff like that, congratulating players for their well doings and stuff. That only took 2 minutes and 26 seconds for that whole play to score again. We are up 14-0. Seahawks are up 14-0. Okay, that's going to be a touchback after the kickoff. Basically, that's going to be a touchback now. That fumble was huge for us. Getting to that player's arms and Geno extending the play there. Woo! So now we have Cleveland here, the Browns. Okay, so their quarterback still, it's PJ Walker still is in there. They're still going with him right now because Deshaun Washington is injured right now. They hand it off to their running back, and the running back is a few yards. That was Hunt as the running back right now. Their main running back, Chubbs, is out for the season because of a major injury. And the Jets just scored in overtime. They're showing that the Jets scored in overtime and won the game by 3 points in overtime over the New York Giants.
And now they are 4-3. How about that?
Without Aaron Rodgers as their starting quarterback.
Yeah, if Aaron Rodgers can somehow get healthy, who knows? And now here is a 2nd and 6. It's now 14-0 Seahawks. Here's PJ Walker. He has plenty of time, did have time, and now goes to Kareem Hunt. And that's going to be a first down.
Mm-hmm.
I really got to figure out this camera. This camera is a huge learning curve, I will say.
Yes.
And then we're looking at 14-0.
Yes, 14-0. How many viewers do we have?
We only have one concurrent.
Okay.
And now here is a 1st and 10. And PJ Walker looking to pass, and he's going for the screen pass. And that looks like that's the only way for the Browns to work. And they're still running, and he's still going, and that's going to be down to the red zone. So it's going to be down to those screen passes that will maybe get it done for the Browns if they can't get that pass going.
Mm-hmm.
That was Strong Jr. who made that big catch. It wasn't even a big catch, but it was a nice screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
It was very well done by the Browns. And good blocking jobs, too.
Yeah.
And now we're at the red zone. We're looking at a 1st and 10. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here is PJ Walker. He's getting pressured immediately. He gets throttled down, and he makes the catch. And that is Njoku. Does he get in for the touchdown? Or is he going to mark him down at the 1?
I think they're marking him down at the 1.
No, that's a touchdown. It's a touchdown for the Cleveland Browns. Oh, and by the way, Njoku's on my fantasy football team, but I left him on the bench. I think they're going to review that. I think he's already knees are still in the air. So
I think that's touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Yep, he was on top of the guy. The guy, our Seahawks guy, helped him.
He breaks the plane.
Yeah, by landing on the Seahawks guy, he gets a touchdown. That slide in,
a nice effort. But man, Njoku's a big guy. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that he broke the plane. So now it's going to be 14-7, assuming the PAT. And here's the kick by Dustin Hopkins, and the kick is up, and it's good. And now we're going to go into commercial break.
Yeah, Devin Njoku, 247 pounds, 6'4".
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
The power of the Hulk could be yours when you need it with Hulk Hands. Hulk Hands.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! 16 and 32 are less than 64. So with 64 bits, 3D graphics, real-world animation, and lightning speed that you can only get with Jaguar, which is more advanced? Clifford!
Can you repeat the question?
Jaguar! Jaguar!
Such a cringy commercial.
It came from the 3rd dimension with its own brain, its own voice, its own legs. There's only one problem. It needs your eyes. Virtual Boy. See it now in 3D.
Put the pieces into the slot, make the right selection, but be quick, you're racing the clock. Goes perfection. You race to fit the shapes into the slots, but you better be quick. Or the question will pop. This piece here and that piece there, put those pieces everywhere, but be quick or beware. Goes perfection. I did it! Perfection from
Not too close. What do you think? I got that insurance?
What insurance?
Yep, game's back.
And yep, we are back from the break. And here is Hopkins. He's going to kick it off. And Seahawks did just give up that touchdown. So hopefully they can get some points back on that because you don't want to stop scoring for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And they're showing what kind of a play the Cleveland Browns had. And it was a It was a nice pass to David Njoku. It was caught by him. He's on my fantasy team, but he is not in my lineups today. But the good news is I am likely to win because the other guy didn't even start Deshaun Watson. Well, he has Deshaun Watson, but didn't realize he's not playing.
Yep. I had that happen to me too. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And now here's Geno Smith, and he is doing the play action, getting a little pressure, and a nice pass to Jake Bobo, and that's going to be a first down for Bobo. Bobo. Now let's take a look at your scores so far. You are projected to destroy Dirty Birds.
Yeah, a little bit of a slide the last couple weeks. Not doing so hot.
Very much. It is now 14-7. First and 10 on the 13th. Why did I say 13? That's on the 39. And he gives it to Charbonnet. And I think this one's going to go back. And nice little run by Charbonnet, but flags are going up the wazoo. And I think this one's coming back. I think it's going to be a holding call. Yep, they're pointing at number 70 for the holding. Oh, offsides. That was offsides on the defense. And I think they're going to get free yardage on that one. Yep, first down. That's 5 automatic yards.
Sweet.
And now it's 14-7, 1st and 5. The opportunity to get the first down. First and 5. Getting close to the Browns territory. And here's Geno Smith looking to pass. Got good protections. Going for the big pass. And that's going to be caught by DK Metcalf. And now they are in the red zone. What a catch by Metcalf. What a throw. What protection by the Seattle Seahawks. And now the Seahawks are back in the red zone once again.
I know you're happy.
Yep. Because he's on my fantasy team. And DK Metcalf, he really caught a big one right there. DK Metcalf, when you think of him in fantasy, he is an absolute boom or bust receiver. And now we are at 1st and 10 on the Browns' 12-yard line. And here's Geno Smith looking to pass, and that is way over. He was looking for DK, but DK wasn't prepared for that. So a little miscommunication on that one.
Yep. Sometimes it happens.
What kind of webcam do you have? Do you have like a standard
my
one?
laptop. Right now, I'm just using my old laptop.
Oh.
Have
you considered getting a new one? And now we're looking at a 2nd and 10, and now it goes to Charbonnet, and he gets bottled up immediately. Have you thought of getting a new camera?
Not a camera yet, but I have got a new laptop. I just need to set it up.
Yeah, but even with the laptop, the camera is not going to be that good.
No, I need to get some more equipment and stuff. I just haven't done it yet. I'm slowly getting new stuff. Well, I have the same mic as you.
Oh, are you using it right now?
Yeah.
And now we're at a 3rd and 11. Seahawks are 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. Can Geno Smith do it again, as he has done very well today so far? And here we go, 3rd and 11, getting a little pressure. And here is the pass, and that's going to be well incomplete. He was just going for DK Metcalf. I think he should have just at least gone for Tyler Lockett. But I think because of that big catch DK Metcalf made, that gave the impression that he'll just throw to him anyway. But it's not like, I don't think that was a good pass. I think that was an ill-advised one because Emerson already had him locked down. And looks like there's a little bit of conversation going on between the two. Between Myles Garrett. And if we remember, Myles Garrett was the man who swung his helmet and hit Mason Rudolph in the head. And now Jason Myers is going for that 32-yard field goal attempt. And here it is. The kick is up. And it's good.
Good. Woo. I was holding my breath.
You held your breath. Is he on your fantasy team still?
No, he's on my bench. I have the Houston's kicker.
You shouldn't
playing.
have 2 kickers on your whatever.
My overall team's pretty good, so it doesn't matter if I have 2 kickers because as long as my team stays healthy.
Yeah, your team's like 4-3 now.
Yeah. So not bad, not great. Good enough for playoffs.
Still at 950 subscribers. Help me get to the magic number, which is 1,000. Just 50 more to go. So hit that subscribe. There's no point of me asking because I only have 1 concurrent viewer. So what the hell am I doing? So now it is 17-7. 59 seconds left on the clock. The Browns did hold them, but the Seahawks at least did score. Both teams are 4-2. And now here is Jason Myers. He is going for that kick. And here we go. And it's going to go all the way to the end zone for a touchback. And I think now that's Myles Garrett dressing up in his Halloween costume. Wow. And then that's 2022, his costume. He wears really funny Halloween costumes, I guess. What a man. And now it's 17-7. He is first in the NFL in sacks since 2020, third in quarterback hits, third in forced fumbles. And now we're looking at 1st and 10 on the 25 of the Cleveland Browns. And now here is P.J. Walker looking to pass, and here is the throw, and that is way off. A lot of miscommunication on that, and also Witherspoon had pretty good coverage on that anyway.
Well, he's below a 60% passer. He's like in the 50s, for his career.
I mean, he was an XFL star, though.
Yeah, they said he had a decent season then, so that's why he came back to the league.
We should definitely go to an XFL game when time permits.
Yeah, I don't know if Seattle's even going to have a team anymore. Did you hear what's happening?
What's going on?
They're merging the XFL and the USFL together.
Oh. That means they're still going to... Well, how would they leave? And now we're at a 2nd and 10. That means just all teams come together. 2nd and 10. Here's P.J. Walker going for the pass, and here's the throw, and that is incomplete. And that's a second drop by Amari Cooper. He's been dropping the ball quite a bit today. That's his second drop. Good defensive coverage by the Seahawks, and now we're looking at a 3rd and 10 as we are nearing the end of this first quarter. And now it's 3rd and 10 for the Seahawks, or for the Browns. P.J. Walker, he's going to pass. Looks like there's a little bit of pressure going on. He's going for the pass, and that's going to be caught wide open by Amari Cooper, and that's going to be a first down. It was a nice pass. He was wide open, too. And now it is 17-7 Seahawks. And they're getting close to the Seahawks territory. And he hands it off to the running back, and he gets a big one, and that's going to be another first down for Cleveland. Cleveland Browns are hanging tough.
Mm-hmm.
And we have reached the end of the first quarter.
You know what's funny? Family Guy has a character named Cleveland Brown.
I heard about that. He's a big black dude.
Yeah, but it's just funny. It's like, oh, there's a Cleveland Browns and there's Cleveland Brown.
This is y'all's favorite.
Want to get away? Now you can. Fly on Southwest Airlines from Manchester or Providence to Philadelphia for just $29 one way when you purchase by May 26th.
You are now free to move about the country.
With evil exterminated, first you grow strong, then you grow scared. Metroid Fusion, only on Game Boy Advance.
They'll eat your home! They'll eat your homework! They'll eat you!
Excuse me.
Yes?
Can you tell me how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Perhaps. Why?
At the center of every Tootsie Pop, there's a chocolatey, chewy Tootsie Roll.
Begin the count. 1, 2, 2.
You bet.
You bet. Allow me. 1, 2. How many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 3.
The world may never know.
We bet. We bet.
And now we are back from the break. Oh man, there we go.
Yeah, I just updated my X. I posted the score of the game after first quarter,
and it's now 17-7 with 14 minutes left in the half. And I'm probably gonna miss most of the second half because hashtag
don't quit your J job.
Nope. Not until I get to that. Even if I got to that next level, I still wouldn't quit my day job. I'll limit it for sure. And now 5 seconds left. And here is the handoff. And he's going to get... I think he muscled his way for a first down on that one. And Epic, man, I think you were going to say something.
Yeah, it was funny. They had a post on X about, and it was from Bill Nye about the Seahawks.
Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill Nye, science guy.
Yeah.
Bill Nye was also known as Speedwalker.
He's actually an engineer. He has like a degree in engineering, but
he's not a scientist.
No, but he took science classes because for engineering you need to take science classes. But it's just funny.
And it's 17-7. We got 3rd and 1. Can the Seahawks or could it make the stop? Nope, no stop, and that's Kareem Hunt, and that's going to be a first down.
Yes. Yeah. So do you think Kareem Hunt likes Hunt's brands like ketchup and stuff? No,
yes,
it's Hunt's
I don't know. Super random though. Can't believe I don't know. Don't even get me started.
Me and my jokes.
Very cringe jokes, I will say.
People say I have a lot of dad jokes.
Now it's 17-7, 1st and 10. And here it is, PJ Walker looking to pass, and here is the pass, and that is going to be caught. Not a first down quite, but still got some gain out of that. That was Atkins with the catch. You hear those ringtones? We didn't hear the texting ringtone. Never mind.
No.
Don't worry about it.
No.
It is now 17-7, 2nd and 4. People already dressed up for Halloween. And now here it is. We got Kareem Hunt, and he gets stopped, and that's going to be a 3rd down and about 3 or 2. 17-7, 3rd and 2. 12 minutes left at the half. PJ Walker's been very efficient today. 7 of 11 for 124 yards and 1 touchdown so far. And now it's 17-7. And here we go. 3rd and 2. And here is the pass. And that is intercepted, picked off. And that's going to go the other way. And is that picked off for sure, or is that incomplete? They're pleading for an interception on that one.
I don't think it was an interception. I think the ball landed in the other guy's hands. Let's see this. He caught it, then he rolled over, and the ball landed in the other guy's hands. Like the other guy got the.
So that means he is down.
Let's see. Let's see here. His knee never touches before the ball comes out, though, but his butt was down. Oh no, his knee was down there.
It's going to be reviewed anyway. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that's an interception? It's tough to say.
I don't know if he did a football play. Did he do enough of a football move to consider that a catch?
No idea on that one.
I don't think so.
But we will find out after these messages.
Because it looks like his knee was down before he caught the ball.
Yo, listen up. We will not live in a two-dimensional world. We won't go in one direction or dig where we can shed. We will walk through walls. We will take a look around us. We will not be confined. We believe in the path of least limits.
We won't be told how to view the world.
We will experience true freedom. We will not compromise. We will live the game through our hands. We will be in control of something. We will change the system.
With my Hypno Beam, programming people is a snap. Hypno Beam? Whoa.
Hey, Mom, let's go shopping. But I just went shopping. Okay, dear.
Great tasting gum that's good for your teeth. Try it for kids, the official gum sponsor of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Hi, I'd like to redeem my credit card miles. Someplace warm?
No.
But I'm in Chicago. It's freezing.
Ooh, I predict a no storm.
Can my miles get me to Mexico?
No way, Jose.
St. Thomas?
Saint happening.
Hawaii?
No, huh?
Cabo?
Cobb, no, maybe.
L.A.?
No.
Who's in charge over there?
That would be our CEO.
Go from no to no hassle with Capital One No Hassle Rewards. There's no blackout dates on any airline anytime.
9. What? Niet.
But
no.
I'm calling Capital One.
Nunca. What's in your wallet?
Hey, Chubbs, first day? No. The answer's always no. You got that, Quasimodo? Now, I'm a caller. Hi, can I redeem my credit card miles? No? That's right. Mix it up. Tic-tac, no. E-I-E-I, no. Marco!
Oh, no.
All right. Are we clear?
Yeah. No. Shouldn't they just call Capital One?
Hey.
Yeah.
And we are back from the break, and we're going to find out what they're about to say. It's over, yep. So it's going to be a first down for the Seahawks. Good interception. And he gives it to Kenneth Walker going for the run, and he gets at least a few yards on the gain. And C-Films, you're muted.
Yeah. I get why they called it an interception now. Because like, he had secure the ball. I thought the ball came out before he had secureness of it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. That was huge. Another big interception.
Big defensive play by the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's now 17-7. Geno Smith calling for the man in motion. And he gives it to the running back again. And he's going to get bottled up. Oh, but he still gets at least a yard out of that. But maybe go for a pass this time. You're at 3rd and 5. I don't think you can really run the ball effectively on a 3rd and 5 in your own territory.
It's
I think
possible.
you got to pass on this one. Try a play action because Geno Smith has a very high completion percentage on the play action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's got Charbonnet right next to him. Geno Smith is working on a 3rd and 5. I would think that he's going to pass on this one. And here it is. Here's Geno Smith looking to pass. He's going for the big one, and that's going to be incomplete. And the Seahawks are going to be forced to punt the ball. That's a huge defensive play by the Cleveland Browns.
First time of the day they've had a punt.
Yep, that's definitely a first time to punt. So Dixon at least has his legs rested. And it was just tipped. So it actually was a nice pass for Tyler Lockett, but I don't know if he would have been in bounds anyway.
Hey, all you need is those toes.
That's all you need.
Yeah. He's got to get both
now
toes.
Here's Michael Dixon, the best punter in the NFL right now. And that is going to be caught. Is he going to go for a run? Yes, he will. He's running out of room. And he is still running, going to the 30s. And a nice punt return by Moore. Got at least 10 yards on that one. And it's now 17-7, Seattle Seahawks. But they're back on defense. And now we're back on commercial break.
That quick. Woohoo!
Can't be playing catch up. So what is it that we need? Power, speed, lots of memory, multimedia. Definitely has to be easy to use.
The Packard Bell 486 SX Multimedia Package. Keeping pace with your needs. Just $19.98 at Best Buy. Plus, get no payments and no interest for 6 months on everything in the store.
I mean, is that too much to ask?
Well, when I got hurt in this work, thought I had supplemental insurance.
Supplemental insurance? What's that?
Aflac. Well, even best insurance doesn't give you cash to cover things like lost pay, other expenses. This does.
What does?
Aflac. Shouldn't ask about it at work.
Really? And what's it called?
Aflac. Without it, no insurance is complete.
Aflac.
When it seems like all is lost, when it feels as if you have no hope, when you are outnumbered, overpowered, and they've got you cornered, that's when you realize your last best hope is you. Halo, Combat Evolved, rated M for mature.
Hey kids, today we're going to get an inside.
And we are back from the break.
Are you excited for tomorrow's game? Raiders, Lions?
I'm not watching that game. I'm covering the World Series.
I know that.
They're showing like all of the moments of the Seahawks games. And now it's 17-7, 9 minutes left in the half. And I gotta find one of those.
Yeah.
I gotta find that video with the "Hi, I'm Mr. Smith, Bob Mario Smith. Welcome to the original show." Now it's 17-7.
Oh, that
first and
one.
10. He's calling for an audible. Hopefully the Seahawks can make that adjustment on that defense really quickly. And now here is to Kareem Hunt, and that audible did not work at all. And that's going to be a stop right there. Second down. Worst turnover differential is the Cleveland Browns this season. So they are one of the worst teams in the NFL in terms of turnover differentials. 17-7. I said that again. 9:21 left in the half. 6 seconds left on the play clock. And he gives it to Kareem Hunt again. He's get a big gain, and that is nearly a first down. That's going to be a second and about a short on that one. The Browns are hanging tough despite the fact that they are down, but they are still very much in this game. I mean, Kevin Stefanski, you got to give him a lot of credit of how he's been. I mean, but the Browns shouldn't have been in this situation. Like, they shouldn't have to be in a situation like this. If they had kept Baker Mayfield, this probably be like a 17-14 game for sure. And now here is P.J. Walker looking to pass, and he is going to get there for the first down. And the ball is out, but he still keeps it. So that's going to be a first down for P.J. Walker.
Baker Mayfield his team's starting to like,
slow down,
slide off now.
They really are.
Maybe it was just a fluke. He did so well. Maybe it was just a fluke at the beginning of the season. He was playing so well, and now he's just falling flat.
But I still stand that getting rid of Baker Mayfield was a mistake for the Cleveland Browns. And now here's a 1st and 10, gives it to Kareem Hunt, does the reversal, and here's P.J. Walker going for a pass, and that was like a failed flea flicking kind of play. They tried to do something, but it was easily exposed and contained.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how hot my camera is. Oh, it's getting warm all right. Especially when it goes live. What do you expect?
Mm-hmm.
Now we got 7:54 left in the half. 2nd and 10. Gives it to Kareem Hunt, and this time we'll get immediately brought down, and that's going to be a loss of 3 on that one. So hopefully the Seahawks can get off the field this time, because it feels like it has been a while since the defense efficiently got off the field quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Third and 11. 16 seconds left on the play clock. You see a Seahawks fan with an Earl Thomas jersey. He is known, his last moments as a Seahawk was when he stuck up the middle finger, if you remember that.
No, don't remember
and now
that.
Here is Walker. He's immediately met, and he is going to... That's going to go down. That's not going to be enough, so I think they're going to punt on that one. Walker was immediately pressured, but he got it off to Njoku just in time.
I don't know. Do they go for it here?
No, I don't think
you
can
go
for it. I don't think you're going for it. I don't know, because you're still in your own territory, and if you can trust your defense to get to Geno Smith, and be my guess. So we got a 4th and 2. They are going for it. You were right. They are going for it.
Yeah, because they're on their side of the field.
They're on their side. Yeah, they are. And then here is Walker with the pass, and that is incomplete. And a flag has been thrown. I think that's a pass interference on right there. Let's see what the referees will say. Yep, Tariq Woolen. He is called for that penalty. Let's see what the referees say. It was an obvious call.
We had him.
That was a pass interference right there. Do you think that was clean, or do you think that was a pass interference?
I don't know. He stuck his hand in front of the guy's chest before the ball was even there. So, they call things like that sometimes.
1st and 10, and now they're in the Seahawks territory.
Yep.
And now gives it to number 20. He's going to go for a run. He gets at least a hole. That's going to at least be 5 yards on that run.
Yeah, the rule is like don't touch the player before the ball is in the vicinity. Pretty much.
And now we're at 2nd and 6. 15 seconds left in the play clock. Here's P.J. Walker again. Rushing yards 51-46. So the Browns are somewhat outrunning them on that one. You gotta give it to 20. He's been pretty good right now. And that's going to be a first down. We're looking at first down in the Seahawks territory. They're getting close to that red zone.
Mm-hmm.
That was Strong Jr. He found the hole very well, something that Trent Richardson couldn't even do.
I feel like running backs is that position where it's like the next man up is just as good as the man before them. That like is one running back really better than another. So you just like replace them so easily.
It's about how you scheme it too.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's a 1st and 10. Here's Walker looking. He might to pass, and he's going for the big pass, and that's going to be caught by Amari Cooper, and he's going to go down to nearly the 1. And there's another flag on the field. Roughing the passer, but doesn't matter because now it's going to be half the distance to the goal on top of that. So now the Browns have an opportunity to tie this game.
I think the roughing the passer rules is I get why they have it, but I also get why it's also a bad call sometimes because your forward momentum is going forward. How do you stop before you hit the quarterback when they throw?
First and goal.
Timing is
and fakes it to Kareem Hunt, and he's pressured, and that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, well, we stopped him once. Can we stop him 3 more times?
It's gonna have. That's what it's gonna have to take.
Yeah.
Njoku wanted a pass interference on that one.
Yeah, but what pass interference? You have to do this to the goal line again.
Here is Kareem Hunt. He gets in for the touchdown. And now that's going to be 17-13. Assuming the PIT, that's going to be 17-14. And Kareem Hunt was not even touched getting into that end zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said. I think they said today the over/under was 38 combined points per both teams. Yes, the over/under was like 38 points. I think we almost got that in the first.
And now we're looking for the field goal. And Dustin Hopkins gets it right there just efficiently. And Kareem Hunt was easily got in there for the touchdown. And this looks like this could be a close game on both sides. So we'll see. And now we're going into commercial break.
We're already at 31 combined points, and the over/under is 38 today. So it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Names you want are all under one roof, all at unbeatable low prices. Plus, get your choice of 0% interest for 12 months on any computer or 10% off any computer. Like this Packard Bell 486SX33 with monitor, just $1099.94 with 0% or $989.95 after 10% off. And this Magnavox 25-inch TV is just $277.97.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art.
To fruitiness and beyond. Most Fruity Pebbles cereal, part of this good breakfast.
Gotta get us home. I did it, Vaughn. You sure did. Only you can put us together with this free scrambler.
I think Square lost your head.
One Stone Age scrambler free in each month box of Pebbles. Give you a hand if we could.
This is Brett. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just watching the market recap, drinking an import. That is correct. That is correct. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, Brett, who's that? Hey, Chad, pick up the cordless. Chad here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Well, thanks for asking. I'm doing fine. Just got in today. My brother-in-law picked me up at the airport. Mighty big airport y'all got here. And the people here are so nice.
You want a beer?
I want a bud.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just got here today. My brother-in-law picked me up at the airport, and the people sure are nice.
Nice people.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing fine. I just got here. My brother-in-law came and picked me up.
And we are back from the break. As in case you've missed it, the Browns scored another touchdown with a Kareem Hunt, who was not even touched going into the end zone. And now it's the Seahawks' time to step up and try to answer right back. It is now 17-14. And now here's Hopkins with the kickoff. And we are underway for this drive. And this could be hopefully the last drive of this game, of this quarter. Half. So how are you feeling so far? Mute.
Do we get the ball at the start of the second half?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So this will be huge if we can score now, at least even a field goal, and then move into that.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more with you.
Yeah. So score something.
1st and 10. Here's Jigbus going for the motion. And here's Geno Smith. He incomplete. And that was intended for DK Metcalf. Try to get Tyler Lockett some touches on this one.
Mm-hmm. No, who needs touches is Jake Bobo. Even use him as a running back or whatever.
Yeah, Jake Bobo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like Metcalf's not having the greatest season this year.
No, he's not. And it's 2nd and 10 right now. Ten seconds left with the play clock. It's down to 7, 6, 5. And here's Smith. He's getting a little bit pressured, and he gets it over to Tyler Lockett. I'm telling you, give it to Tyler Lockett. Give him the ball. I told you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it looks like a flag has been thrown. I think that's going to be a holding call.
That's a late flag.
And that is a very late flag.
Mm-hmm.
Illegal hands to the face by Evan Brown.
Mm.
Now I wonder if NFL fans are going to be pleading for like a rule called like flag time limit or something. Like
That'd be an interesting one too. Yeah.
I mean, would be really nice. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being petty, but these late calls, it just shows a huge indecisiveness. But then again, if I was in that field as a ref, I'd probably do the same thing too, to be honest.
Yeah, because my problem is with when you see something in slow motion versus fast motion, it looks totally different.
It looks totally different.
Yeah, and so your judgment is clogged because the game's going so fast. It's like you don't always see everything, so you miss some stuff.
Now,
and
Geno
make calls
Smith's
wrong.
going to pass, and here's Charbonnet, and he's only going to get like 3 yards on that one. So if I were Geno Smith, you got to keep passing it. You got to pass it this time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You cannot run the ball on this one because you also got to give at least Michael Dixon some room to kick.
Oh, that's 4 yards they got on that.
Only 4 yards. 3rd and 16. Geno Smith's got to come up with something big. He's being pressured, and that's going to be caught by Jake Bobo, but that's not going to be enough for a first down. So they are going to be forced to punt because they are way too much in their own territory. But now the Browns have a chance to, with 3 minutes left, they have a really good shot and 3 timeouts to score. And the Browns have been hanging tough.
Mm-hmm.
And fun fact, the last time the Cleveland Browns did defeat the Seattle Seahawks was 2011 when Tavares Jackson and Marshawn Lynch was hurt. And due to that, with Charlie Whitehurst being your quarterback, Seahawks only came up with 3 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we only play the Cleveland Browns every like 4 years. So that's a long time ago.
It was a very long time ago. And the last time the Seahawks did play the Browns was in 2019 when it was the Baker Mayfield era, and the Seahawks did win that one. I remember I was cheering for the Browns because I'm also a bandwagon Browns fan.
Oh, you're not a Baker Mayfield fan, or you're both?
No, I'm a Baker Mayfield fan, but also the fact that I was also a Browns fan in general.
Okay.
The mighty big.
Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Putty. The easy way to fix, fill, and seal virtually anything fast and make it last. Mighty Putty is not a glue, but a super-powered epoxy that you can mold to any shape and apply directly to most any surface for an everlasting bond. Ordinary epoxies are a mixing mess. With Mighty Putty, you just cut like dough, simply need to activate, apply, and let dry. It has the muscle to support up to 350 pounds. Rebuild a damaged tool to work like new, or make car repairs and save money. Drills, bolts, and screws can ruin your projects. With Mighty Putty, you just cut, activate, and apply. Here's something you can't do with glue. Mighty Putty seals leaks instantly. Use it on pipes and faucets for a permanent seal. As you need, it activates, turning from green to white to show it's ready to hold on tight. It has the strength to pull this fully loaded 80,000-pound tractor trailer. Now that's the power of Mighty Putty. Whether it's tile to wood, metal to glass, any job, big or small, Mighty Putty repairs them all. Fill cracks in ceilings, walls, and floors. Mold it to furniture, sand and paint for a seamless repair. And it's ideal for all your crafting projects. There's nothing you can't do with Mighty Putty. Call now and we'll send you 2 powerful sticks of Mighty Putty for only $19.99. But through this exclusive TV offer, we'll double it and send you 2 more sticks free. Mighty Putty will pay for itself the very first time. But I'm not done yet. Call right now and I'll triple the offer and send you 6 sticks of Mighty Putty for the same low price of $19.99. Order now.
Spend the weekend in the city and take home big buys at Circuit City's Memorial Day weekend. Like this VCR with remote, just $144.97. This Toshiba car CD player, now $199.97. This Frigidaire 18 cubic foot refrigerator, only $377.97. And get your choice from Sony, this CD boombox or this portable CD player, now $114.97 each.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art.
And now we are back from the break. And looks like the Browns got a little bit of gain on that one. And it's going to be a 2nd and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. 17-14. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 8. And here is PJ Walker, and he is nearly got sacked, but he's going to go for that run, and he at least gets a few yards gain, and I think that's going to be a 2nd and 3. PJ Walker has somewhat of mobility, so that's what's keeping him in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 17-14, 3rd and 3. And just a warning to you, Epic C, you can cover this rest of the game, right? By yourself? Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
That would be appreciated because I think I might have to leave even earlier.
Okay.
Because hashtag
don't quit your day job.
Exactly. But at least I have the entire World Series, next 2 games at least guaranteed, so not too worried about it. And I do have at least I have some usable clips.
Okay, that's good.
I think the Geno touchdown will be good to use. Maybe the Browns touchdown. I'll just throw in the Jason Myers field goal because it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing I've noticed. It seems that the work actually knows my schedule. Like last week it also knew my schedule. But when it was on a bye week for the Seahawks, the clients were absolutely sleeping on the phone. Like I could like blow up their phone and they get nothing. And then when the Seahawks are scheduled to play, guess what happens to my phone?
Everybody wants to see you.
Everyone just wants to see me because I think they are aware of it. Maybe this is like a reversal jinx for my day job to like just keep me alive in the job, you know?
Yeah.
I think of it that way sometimes. Like sometimes scheduling something is a reverse jinx. Like when I go on vacation, guess what happens to my phone?
Blows up.
Boom. And then when I'm actually just actively working, my clients are like, they probably be like, go away, don't talk to me. But then when I have a game, it's like, oh, can I see this house like right now at this moment?
Yep, it happens.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, right? I mean, you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Always got to come up with a plan B, and my plan B is always coming up with a bunch of random shorts. And you notice a lot of the basketball ones. Which was your most favorite video that you ever saw out of mine? I think was it any of which one did you like?
I like the short about me when the guy had the really great hit.
I was like, oh, look at that hit! Look at that hit! That one got like 2,000 views.
I know that reaction I had to that thing. In your delayed reaction, I had a great reaction to that. I was like, oh man.
And now we are back from the break. It is now 17-14 since that 2-minute warning. And looks like I will have to take off like at 3:30. Heads up.
Okay, no problem. So that's like in an hour.
3rd and 3. Yep. Third and 3. Seahawks have got to get this stop so they can at least have one more chance to score on that drive. And here we go. And here it is. And here is PJ Walker. And he's going to get sacked. He was immediately brought down. And now the Browns are forced to punt. What a clutch defensive play by the Seattle Seahawks. That sack was huge. Let's take a look at that. It was number 53 credited with that sack. Went right at PJ Walker, and he was immediately just stuffed. And now we're going for, they're going to have to punt. Like, there's no way they can go for that one. We are looking at 4th and 12. Minute 51 left in the half. And here we go. And that punt was nearly blocked. And he's going to be caught. Here's DJ Dallas, and he's going to get pretty much nothing. As the Browns, they were on top of that, so they really did make that stop on him.
I do not want to jinx DJ Dallas because he has muffed punts before.
He has. And somewhere out there, Brian Walters was like, bro, what the hell? Remember Brian Walters, Mr. Fair Catch?
No, I don't know Brian Walters.
No, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. It was well in the Russell Wilson era. And now we're looking at 1st and 10.
Yep, 1st and 10. Here we go.
And Geno Smith looks like he's making some changes. I think he was sensing something. And here's Smith looking to pass, and here's the throw, and that is caught by Tyler Lockett. He's been the most consistent receiver in this game.
Yes.
And that is confirmed. 4:15. It is absolutely confirmed.
Okay.
And then here is the handoff to Charbonnet. He gets a big one, and that's going to be a 1st down. And they are just racing up the field. Let's get some score going, shall we?
Yeah. We're at like a 55-yard field goal right now.
We're looking at a 55-yard field goal. And now here's Geno Smith. He's going for that pass, and that is caught by Jigbus. And that's going to be nearly a 1st down. He got out of bounds, which would be very helpful. But the Seahawks, they are racing it up just a bit. And now here is a 2nd and 2. Here's Smith with the pass, and that is incomplete. It seems that whenever it's intended for DK Metcalf, it doesn't really work at all. Third and 2. And Geno Smith has been doing pretty well in the third down. And they will not get the first down, and they've been stopped once again. What is going on? It's that big defensive front by the Browns that's really keeping them in this game. So you got to give them credit for that.
So do we go for it here, or do we kick the field goal?
You're going to kick the field goal. I think you got to kick the field goal. I don't know. Or maybe you can at least draw them to past the line of scrimmage. Nope, they're going to go for the field goal.
Okay.
Or maybe there's a little bit of a debate going on. I think they're going to go for it on fourth down. I think what's going to happen is Geno Smith is going to try to draw them to jump the line of scrimmage. And then if it doesn't work out, they'll call another timeout and just hit another field goal.
But they have one timeout left. I think they should just go for it anyway. You know, what did they have to lose right here? The other team was only going to get 45 seconds. They do have 2 timeouts, but still.
Now we're looking at a 4th and 2. And yep, they are going for it regardless. And here is Smith looking to pass. He's getting pressured immediately, and that is caught by DK Metcalf. And that's going to be a first down. The clock is running, and I think they're just going to do the hurry-up offense. We'll see what goes on. Geno Smith's been a very efficient passer, 168 yards, 12 of 19, and he's going for another pass. And here is Smith going for the big one, and that's going to be picked off. Just like that, as soon as there was momentum, the Browns completely got rid of it, and now a turnover. I jinxed it by saying Geno Smith's been a very efficient passer. Oh, it's been an interception. So that's why I should say Geno Smith is an absolute crappy quarterback. Remember I told you about the reverse jinx psychology?
Geno Smith is not a bad quarterback. Like, if you're talking about bad quarterbacks, no. Is he one of the best quarterbacks ever? No. Is he a decent quarterback? Yes.
And Pete Carroll, looks like there's some conversation going on that Pete Carroll is pleading that should be reviewed at least, because it's very unclear if he actually went out of bounds or not. So who knows?
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to review it.
Yeah, but I would say that Geno Smith is a decent quarterback.
Now, if I were the Browns, they're going to probably go for the Hail Mary, because what have you got to lose? Because you're not going to get the ball for the second half. So I think they're going to go for the Hail Mary. Nope, they're going to take the knee, and they're going to let that clock run, and we're going to go into halftime. And let's have a chat about it. So, how do you feel about this? Actually, let's do a quick commercial break. I'm going to do a commercial break and then our montage video.
Okay.
Modern Exterior Solutions is a fully licensed and insured full-service exterior renovations company serving Seattle and East Side communities. We know that a home is one of your most important possessions. That's why we're committed to providing high-quality, affordable home renovations for each customer's individual budget. We're diverse enough to meet the challenges of any project you put in front of us. Our workmanship minimizes the use of third-party services, and our team works together to meet all your deadlines. Anytime there's a challenge, we work with you to find a solution. We're proud to work with distributors of quality brand products with durable, ample protection from the elements for a variety of applications, including James Hardie siding and trim. Talk with us today about your project's needs, and we can help you solve all the challenges along the way.
And if you would like those services, call 206-992-4465, 206-992-4465, and use the promo code Modern Rooftop to get 20% off of your first use if you want that siding and that exterior painting complete. And now, here's our other memorable video.
Smith. Call Mr. Smith. Call Smith. Call Mr. Smith. Call Smith. Call Mr. Smith.
Hello?
I want to quit college.
Why?
Because I got a bad grade.
I'll meet you in 5.
Okay.
Why are you here?
I already told you that.
Tell me in more detail.
I failed CSS 162, and it's pretty unlikely I'll get into the major.
Do you really want to be a coder?
Yes, with all my passion. But I just can't get in the program, and I never will.
Why do you want to be a coder?
Because it's something that I followed throughout my life, and I really want to use this for a great opportunity.
Why do you want to quit?
Because I just don't feel the point of just wasting all away my money and everything.
You're going to make $1 million more in your lifetime than someone who is not have a degree. Also, most people in college stay in college now for almost 5 years, so they have most likely retaken classes. It's no big deal.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. I will achieve my dream, and I'll work hard, because I will have the intangibles to do so.
Don't dream.
Man, look how fat I was. I mean, do you notice a weight difference between right now and back then?
Mm-hmm.
That was a huge weight difference.
Mm-hmm. But I almost look the same.
Yeah, like, look at me. Like, I think I was 180 pounds at the time. Now I'm 170. I'm not great now, but I am much better than what I was back then.
No, I've gone on a weight loss like crazy. Like I checked myself this week and I realized I was like 10 pounds lighter than I thought I was.
Oh yeah, and also my cutoff time is going to be about 3:30. Just heads up. So 3:30, and
okay, no problem.
Because hashtag
don't quit your day job.
Yep, don't quit that day job, yo.
Yes.
So yeah, Epic C will do the best that he possibly can.
Yes.
And also, do you see the timer where it says live and the timer is counting? On your computer, on your end. Do you see where it says live at the top left corner of the screen?
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
What does it say right now?
It says 143.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. So write down. So any big moment you see, like touchdowns or a big sack.
Okay.
You write that time down.
Mm-hmm.
You write it down on a piece of paper. Write down what happened, and then text it to me after the game, so I can put it as a YouTube short.
Okay, no problem.
But yeah, that would be quite helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sweet. So far I'm happy. Seahawks are up by 3 at halftime. So woohoo for them. I really do like that. What already happened? 2 interactions already on this post? Sweet. I did my halftime score post. That's all I do. Get my traction.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I tell you who the beginning of the game is, who's playing today, then I tell you I told the first quarter score, and then I told the halftime score now.
Oh yeah. I mean, this halftime's gonna go for at least a half hour for sure. Let's take a look at your fantasy scores, shall we?
Now, for which one? NFL right now?
NFL, yeah. Let me take a look at the NFL. Right now, I'm winning 77.9 to 71.5. We are now tied as the worst teams in the league.
What? You or me?
No, me.
Oh. Okay.
And then you, what do you got? You are winning 80 to 71.8, and the projections are getting a little bit tight. Both have 2 players left. You have Josh Jacobs and Devontae Adams at least, and the other guy has Laporta of Detroit and Detroit's defense.
And defenses usually don't score as much as your offensive players. So you're thinking about, at best, defenses score like 10 points. So you can't expect more than maybe 10 points out of a defense.
Oh, wow. Dirty Birds left DeAndre Hopkins on the bench. He scored 34.8 points.
Oh, yes. Is there anyone on my bench that I should have played instead?
I don't know. And all I've got is Justin Herbert left to play.
Oh, you know who I should have played off of my bench?
Who?
Shaheed. No, it's Rashid Shaheed, the guy for the wide receiver for New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
He had 24.3 points.
We got Epic C Films at 80.
But look at right now, Tyler
71.
Lockett, 19.1 points right now. Tyler Lockett. Whew. And I should have played.
Advance is getting absolutely killed.
I should have played this.
Attitude is winning.
I should have played the Seahawks defense because look at, I'm -3 right now with the Eagles defense.
Who were they? They were going up against the Redskins, weren't they? Or the Commanders?
Yeah, and they won by 7, but I could have played the Seahawks defense instead. I thought the Eagles defense would have an easier challenge and they would actually do better. And I lost points there. So if I lose this match, it's all over me not playing my Seahawks defense. Yeah.
And I won't. Yeah.
But 3 guys are stepping up for me. Devontae Smith, Evan Ingram, and Tyler Lockett are stepping up huge for me. And even Geno Smith doing some work. He got 8.8 points already. So if he keeps that same stuff up. But yeah, so far the Seahawks look good. Their defense is showing up really well. Was it 2 interceptions so far we've had? Yeah. Let's see NFL. Let's see around the league scores. Any other anything big changed the scoring this week? I think there was some big game scoring this week.
Broncos are winning big, 14-6. I'm gonna make a short video by Russell Wilson. He led a victory against the Kansas City Chiefs, and then this is gonna be my ending part of the video. The classic slow clap.
So some big games that happened today were the Minnesota Vikings actually beat Green Bay in Green Bay. They won 24-10.
We were supposed to come up with a halftime show. So
yeah.
So in my interpretations of the game, the Browns, I will say the Browns defensive line is what kept the Seahawks in the game because they did force Geno Smith to make some pretty bad passes, including one that got intercepted. And the Browns offense has actually been very creative. Like they made some really nice screen passes. They kept running the ball. So they were very consistent on their offense with the exception of that interception, like a 3-and-out. Any of your thoughts on the half?
So my thoughts on the half is that the Seahawks have been playing better. They caused more interceptions on the other team. So that was actually really good for them because their defense has been playing, I think, stronger than Cleveland's defense. Also, I think one of the problems with Cleveland is that they don't have their quarterback isn't as good of a passer. I think what's really keeping them in the game, like their running game is actually doing really well for them. I think that's where their strength is. They can stick to their running game more than their passing game. I think PJ Walker is not timing things correctly and messing those up. So I think that's one of their weaknesses that they need to clean up. And one way to clean around that is maybe do more run plays for them.
What do you think are the keys? What do you think are the keys for the Seahawks to win this game?
The keys of the Seahawks are big plays, basically better communication between, we saw it earlier that they're having bad communication between Geno Smith and DK Metcalf. I think, yep. Yep, DK Metcalf. And I think that's kind of the one thing that we have better communication between that. And get Jake Bobo the ball more. Just get on the ball more.
Bobo! Let's get the Bobo!
Yes. And I think if our defense can do the same thing and cause more interceptions, and if we can act on those interceptions and score every single time, we messed up like a couple of times for not scoring after getting a good stop on the other team.
Yeah.
Even field goals is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even field goals, yep. Which even now we're thinking that maybe they should have tried to kick that field goal instead of going for it on 4th down, but who knows?
I don't think it was a bad move because think about it at the end of time, it was so late in the half that the other team would even try to attempt to try to score off of that.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. So.
But now it looks like we're getting close to the start of the half, and just be warned, everyone, for those that are watching this game, I will not be able to complete the game because...
Don't quit your day job. # don't quit your day job.
Yep. So, but if you want to help me more, sub to my channel. 950, getting very close to that magic number of 1,000. The magic number is now 50. And after that, I can just finally relax and just focus on making quality content, like quality long form content, rather than just pushing out. I'm still gonna do the shorts, no question about it. But I probably will do like 2 shorts a day, then like 4. I sometimes do 6. And now here is number 1, and he is running the ball, and he gets breaking through, and that's going to be a 30-yard reception run or return.
Who's number 1?
Look at Geno Smith, and he had some nice passes to Tyler Lockett and Jake Bobo, but he just happened to throw an interception. And when he was throwing the DK Metcalf, he was not that efficient at all.
No, was that Estriggs with the run?
That interception did not help either.
No.
And now here is Geno Smith. He is 13 of 21, has an 84 passer rating right now. So not bad, but not good, but not terrible either. And now here's the 1st and 10 to Kenneth Walker, and he will muscle his way to about 7-yard run. So good small run by Kenneth Walker.
But if you think about it right now and at the stage of their careers and who's in their careers, would you rather want to start a Geno Smith or a Drew Lock?
Geno Smith, absolutely.
Yeah. If you had to choose between only those two guys, you kind of know with the experience.
But it's not saying much at all.
But it's still saying better than like half the league's quarterbacks. Geno Smith's still better than half the league's quarterbacks.
We got 2nd and 4. Man in motion. That is Tyler Lockett. And he is going to pass over to Tyler Lockett. But that's not going to be enough for a 1st down as he lost balance on that one. As Geno Smith was forced to pretty much rush that play because the Browns' defensive line has just been amazing. And somehow he hasn't even, I think there's been 1 sack. Pretty much. And now we're at a 3rd and 1. 13 minutes left in the quarter.
Yeah.
And here's 3rd and 1. Here's Geno Smith with the play action. He's just getting absolutely overwhelmed. He's forced to throw it away, and now they're forced to punt. It's that defensive line of the Cleveland Browns that's just completely going right after them. And now we're going to punt it away. Browns defense has really came to play.
But I would say right now, I think the Seahawks offenses look better than the Browns offense throughout the game.
Yeah, no question.
Because if you say both teams' defenses have been playing, I think the Seahawks defense played slightly better than the Browns defense so far, just because they have an extra interception.
How's it going? Reflect the sun. But yeah, Geno Smith PJ Walker isn't doing as good as a quarterback, but he's still figuring it out.
Yes. But right now, as you talk about career-wise and player-wise and what they've done in their careers, Geno Smith has the overall advantage as a better quarterback. You would say he's a better quarterback than PJ Walker.
Well, yeah, obviously, but it's still not saying much at all. I mean, PJ Walker's probably one of the bottoms.
Yeah. But when I think about Geno Smith, I just think he's better than half the quarterbacks in the league that are starting quarterbacks.
9 of 16. Oh, we got a flag, and I think that's going to be a false start.
Yeah, that's how I look at Geno Smith.
False start, and that loud Seahawks crowd really does help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was at the game last week, and it didn't seem as loud as I thought it would be there at the game.
You didn't think it was that loud?
No, but we had it pretty easy win, so it wasn't like people were cheering that crazy.
17-14, 1st and 15 so far. Maybe this is an opportunity for the Seahawks to get off the field on their defense.
Yeah, try to get a safety here.
I don't know about a safety. And here's to Kareem Hunt, and he will get at least a yard on that one. So that's going to be about a 2nd and 13.
Yeah.
Another turnover would absolutely be nice.
It would be.
2nd and 12.
Mm-hmm.
And now here's PJ Walker, and he is getting a screen pass, and Njoku actually gets a big one, and he is still running, and that's going to be a huge gain for the Cleveland Browns, and they are now in the Seahawks territory. There was a lot of pressure, and PJ Walker was able to get rid of it quickly. Njoku was just waiting for it. Good blocks by the Cleveland Browns, especially number 75. And now they are now showing up in the red zone right now. And now we're looking at a 1st and 10. And there is the handoff. And he's still going to get at least a few yards on that one. Oh, boy. It's making me really nervous, I will say.
I'm not nervous.
I am. I'm absolutely nervous. That really was a big play, Reflect the Sun. No doubt about it. And now 2nd and 6. And here's PJ Walker. And that is complete. And that's going to be now red zone territory as that completion was done to Amari Cooper. Now it's 17-14, 1st and 10. Got 10 minutes left in the game, or in the quarter. Here's PJ Walker, and that's going to be a fake, and looks like that's not going to get much done. And they just lost a lot of yards on that one. That's got to at least be a 5 to 6 yard loss, maybe even 10. Those trick plays aren't really working for the Browns. That was Goodwin with the run. Yep, you're going to lose at least 6 or 7 yards on that. Now we're at 2nd and 15. 9:53 left in the quarter. 4 seconds left on the play clock. And now here's PJ Walker, just got the ball in time, going for the big pass, and that is complete to number 8. And now you're talking about red zone territory. And this Seahawks defense is just completely getting picked out by the Browns offense. To PJ freaking Walker. Jaron Reed kind of had a chance to get it batted, and Witherspoon completely lost it on that coverage. That was Moore with the catch. In this drive, 3 for 3 completed by PJ Walker, 72 yards. He has 229 passing yards so far. And now here is Walker, fakes the handoff, and he's going for the big pass, and that is incomplete. No flag so far, unless it's a late flag. That could happen. And now we're looking at a 2nd and 10. Seahawks really got to get a stop on this one. And now we're looking at 2nd and 10. 6 seconds left on the clock. And that is going to be a run, not so much done. That's going to be a loss of at least a yard. So the Browns or the Seahawks at least has a chance to at least force a field goal on this, unless they can come up with a really big play, which would be really ideal.
Yes, it would be.
$22 seconds left in the play clock. Now it's 17, 16, 8:27 left in the game. Browns are 4 for 8 on 3rd down conversions. And here it is. He's going for the pass, and that is complete to Amari Cooper, but that's not going to be enough for a 1st down. That's
You go for it here?
No, I think they're just going to hit the field goal. I don't think you really have got to go for it.
Could.
There's plenty of time left in the game, though. But PJ Walker, that was a quality drive for him.
Well, he's 12 of 20 for passing so far.
12 of 20. Alexa, what's 12 divided by 20?
12 divided by 20 is 0.6.
60%, so about average quarterback.
Yes.
So we got 4th and 4. Dustin Hopkins going for the field goal. He is 9 of 11, one inside. This is pretty much a chip shot. And now here it is. The kick is up, and it's good.
Okay. We
now it's going to be a tie game.
Yes, we kept him to a field goal. This is good.
But the Seahawks offense have got to step up.
Yes.
Oh, and also, of course, when Don't You Quit Your Day Job happens, it's when the game's like really exciting.
Yes.
Just so fitting.
Mm-hmm.
And now we'll be going to commercial break.
Do you know how to use one of these?
GoldenEye. Load a rumble pack and see how it feels when 007 meets M64.
No. Okay. Oh, Chubsy. Come on. The answer's always no. That's right. I'm not hearing it.
No! No!
Go from no to no hassle with Capital One no hassle rewards. There are no blackout dates on any airline anytime.
I should have worked at Capital One.
What's in your wallet?
No!
Circuit City is going out of business. Save as much as 30%.
What do you do for Stains Detergent?
This Monday only, go to the Bon Marché for big savings for back to school and more. Like 30% on girls and Mrs. Denim jeans, 25% on young men's Shah Safari cotton shirts and junior denim jeans and knit tops, and 20% on Levi's for men denim jeans and Dockers. So come on in and save the whole day. One day, Monday only at the Bon Marché.
Stuart, can I see you in my office, please?
That kid is sick. That hinge is squeaky. He's very sick.
Hi, I'd like to...
Very good.
And now we are back from the break. They're showing all the 90s nostalgia of Seattle sports in the 90s. where it was about Nirvana. I think that was Kurt Cobain. Kingdom, Seattle Supersonics, Mariners of the 1990s, also a very popular team. That kid is very, very sick. Yep. 17 to 17 so far. Going into, we're in the third quarter, 7:29 left in the quarter. And that's going to be a touchback.
Okay.
Myles Garrett he's been somewhat contained throughout this entire game, but the other units of the Browns, no tackles, so Myles Garrett has been handled pretty well. But it's the other guys that are stepping up for the Browns to cause the pressure. And now here's Geno Smith. And here's Smith. Fake handoff. And is he going to go for a big pass? Not really. Goes for a screen. And Kenneth Walker is still running. He's still up. And that's at least going to be 6 yards or 4 yards on that one. Kenneth Walker made nothing into something. Aiden Hutchinson only had 2 tackles versus Seahawks. So our line does pretty well on containing the big name guys at least. Myles Garrett is one of the best players in the NFL with his ability to get to the quarterback, but today he has been contained, though.
I think most people would say that the best player in football right now is Patrick Mahomes. We're talking about any position. I think most people would say that's Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, like in most people's conversations, they would put him at least in the top 5.
For sure.
I think most people don't even know defensive players. Like people who even know maybe a little bit about football have heard of Patrick Mahomes, but they never heard of Myles Garrett. Like what?
Myles Garrett was in the 2016 NFL draft. I believe. No, he wasn't. No, he was. No, 2017. He was part of 2017. Same draft class as Pat Mahomes.
Okay.
So the Browns, in some ways, did have a chance to draft him. But they went with Myles Garrett because they were going for a different direction. At the time, Pat Mahomes wasn't exactly a popular choice.
Yeah.
Still at 950 subscribers. And if you're a concurrent viewer who is new to this channel, hit that subscribe button the moment you get the chance.
At halftime, Broncos Cleveland Broncos Chiefs game 14-7 Broncos 14-9 Broncos right now. They're winning at halftime.
Field goal.
Yeah, 14-9. So close game. Broncos could still win that game. That'd be funny if they win that game. That'd be huge for Russell Wilson if they win that game.
Yep, confirmed. It was first overall Myles Garrett 2017, and remember the year before the Browns had the number 2 overall pick, but then they traded it away to the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Eagles drafted Carson Wentz, and the Browns tried to get some picks out of it. Don't think that really worked out. Now some are saying that the Browns should have went for Carson Wentz, but then Carson Wentz turned into a dud anyway.
Maybe he wouldn't have been as duddy if he played for the Cleveland Browns as he did for the Eagles. You never know.
Eagles, he actually did have something going, but then it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
The injuries did not help him.
Yeah. Maybe if he was in a different system, he wouldn't have got injured prone, and maybe his career would have lasted longer. We don't know. Yeah.
And now we are back from the break. It looks like we got a bad injury that they're talking about. And now we're at 2nd and 6. Here's Geno looking to pass, and he gets it over to Kenneth Walker, and it's incomplete. Now it's a 3rd and 6. Maybe there was a plea for like some kind of pass interference, but it's not going to happen. And Smith was immediately pressured. And that's what the Browns have been doing the entire game, is just getting to the quarterback. Smith is just absolutely getting frustrated.
Stay calm, Smith. You can do this.
3rd and 6. They've got to get a first down because you do not want to give the Browns any opportunity to score. And here's Smith going to pass, and that is going to be picked off. Another interception for the Cleveland Browns. Wow. And it was actually bounced off, and the Browns got it. Geno Smith is now struggling in this half. He hasn't really gotten, I don't think he's even gotten the first down at all. And that's a huge one for Cleveland. Yep, it was a tip by number 90. And he caught it himself.
Wow.
He caught it just by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing like that belly rubbing celebration, kind of. Wow. I will say this: if Cleveland Browns win, I won't be too mad. I mean, they're my number 2, so
I'd be upset.
Maybe I should have wore my Browns gear.
Come on, Seahawks. You got this. You can stop them.
I don't know. They're losing the momentum.
No, we got momentum on our side.
Not anymore. And now here's PJ Walker. He's got the ball. Let's see what he can do to capitalize on this. He's got to do the audible, because I think he sensed the blitz. And now he's going to hand it off. And that's Kareem Hunt. And he gets a big one. That's at least 9 yards on that one. You got to give credit to the Cleveland Browns that they have been able to hold up on this without their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, and that they lost Nick Chubb for the rest of the season. So you got to give them that. Got to give credit where credit is due, at least in the meantime. And now it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Deshaun Watson's overrated.
Yeah, I don't like him either. So you think PJ Walker is not that much worse?
Like, I wouldn't say, like you think, is Deshaun Watson really that much better than PJ Walker?
I don't know.
You know?
And there's another handoff, and that's going to be a first down as Kareem Hunt is really bruising his way through.
Deshaun Watson got basically a contract off of 2 of 5 years. What happened was he had 2 good seasons where he made the playoffs. The other 2 seasons, he didn't make the playoffs. In the 3rd season and in that 5th season, he set. That's not even fair. But, hey, it is what it is.
Now it's 17. It's still tied. PJ Walker is at 237 yards, 1 touchdown so far. Can PJ Walker make something happen out of that interception? And he is going to do the read option, and he is going to get nearly the first down. I think he's marked him down at the just 1 yard, 1 yard shy of the first down. PJ Walker had that nice little skippity-doo. And now it's 2nd and 1. Gives it off to the running back, and he slips immediately, and he will be short. And that's going to be a 3rd and 1. Maybe lost a little bit of yardage, so maybe make that a 3rd and 2. And now we're at 3rd and 1. It looks like there's a blitz going to be happening. And here's Kareem Hunt. And he still gets through. And that's going to be a first down. It's getting a little bit nerve-wracking for the Seahawks.
Not really.
Bobby Wagner credited with the tackle. Bengals giving San Francisco all they can handle. So if the Seahawks lose this game, with the 49ers possibly losing. How embarrassing. And now we're at 1st and 10. And he's a fake handoff. And here's Walker with the pass, and that is going to be incomplete. Not even close.
See, I told you, they're not using his passing ability much because he can't really pass that well.
But they can sure run the ball and do some really short plays.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Browns are a running team defense.
Yeah, they're not a passing team. With PJ Walker as a quarterback, they'll never be a good passing team.
Even with Watson, they have their problems.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
2nd and 10 so far. I think that should have been a false start on that one. I saw that. I saw that little bit of a... Do you see that little offensive lineman who was already jumpy on that one?
I didn't see it.
I did see that.
Oh.
And now it's going to be 3rd and 4. Game is tied at 17. 3rd and 4. This would be a big stop for the Seattle Seahawks if they can get the stop.
Yes, it would be.
And here's Walker looking to pass. And here is the pass. And that is incomplete. And
yes!
So that's going to be a stop right there. And the Seahawks
okay,
will
no flag, no flag, no flag. Yes.
No, I'm not seeing any flag. So they are going to be forced to hit that field goal.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. See, it's like the game a couple weeks ago. As long as Geno Smith can do one good drive, he could win this game at the end. If the defense does just enough, we'll be sitting pretty.
Absolutely. Sky Sports is doing NFL games, and Dustin Hopkins makes the field goal.
Who's
and
Sky
now
Sports?
The Browns are leading 20-17, their first lead of the game. And it was off of that interception by the Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Sky Sports is based on United Kingdom. They usually do soccer, from what I remembered.
Mm.
And at 3:20, heads up, I'm going to take off.
3:20? Okay.
Yep.
So you have 5 minutes?
I don't really have much time at all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whew. Man. I did well today with my timely post. Get it ready for my next post.
Actually, I think I'm gonna take off at this point because commercial break's long. So everyone, I gotta take off because hashtag don't quit your day job. C Films will be taking over for the rest of the game. And everyone, before I go, make sure to hit that subscribe button when you get the opportunity. And C Films, take it away.
Okay, well, hello everybody. Thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate this. But yeah, this is C Films here. Let's have a wonderful show here. Let's have a wonderful show. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're on a commercial break still. Okay, everybody, here we go. So now we're back from commercial break, everybody. Here we go. Okay, so they just kicked the ball off, and it is a touchback. So we're going to touchback, okay? So Seahawks have the ball, and it is a touchback right now. We're at a touchback, okay? So here we go, everybody. Here we go. It is 20-17. Seahawks are down by 3. Let's get a score here. Let's get a score before the end of the half. Let's do this. Here we go. So I see Metcalf in there. I see Smith and Nigba. I see Kenneth Walker. Here we go. Let's see. Go, Walker, go. And Walker runs it and gets a couple yards. And let's see where this is. Okay, so he gets about 2 yards. Now we're going to second down. Let's get a first down here. Let's get it going. Right now today, Geno Smith is 15 of 26 for passing today, 15 of 26. Go, Metcalf, go. Okay, got a few more yards out of there. So that was about another 5 yards. So we're at third down. This is third down. And it says, and then someone says, they chose to broadcast Cincinnati and San Francisco. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Let's get this first down. Let's get it. So we are at 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Let's get this. Okay, we have Charbonnet in there. Let's see if we can do this. Geno's going back for the pass. He passes it. It is almost intercepted. It is almost intercepted by the Cleveland Browns, and that is 4th and 2. And now we're going to most likely punt the ball away. The ball was intended for which receiver? It was intended for Jackson Smith Nigba, but nope. And yeah, the other guy just dropped it. It was right past the other guy. Geno, come on, Geno. Come on, Geno. Okay, so we kick the ball. Oh, that's a touchback. Okay. Geno's having one of his Geno days. One of those days where he's just off. He's off at the end of the game. He's off. Can you execute, Geno? Please. So we're at a commercial break right now. Okay. Yep. So how's everybody doing today? Does anybody have any questions or comment? JS and Cut the Other Way. They are not on the same page. No, they are not. Reflect the Sun says they are not on the same page. Yes. So this is a question I always ask. Like a lot of times when Geno's not having a good passing day, do you blame it on Geno or do you blame it on the actual receivers, the wide receivers, or the tight ends? Who do you really blame it on, or even the wide receivers? Like, is it the fact that, like you said here, you're blaming on Jackson Smith and Nigba for not cutting the right way? So, like, that's always because it's like a combination of things. You need 2 players to sync up to get something working like that. So it's always a very interesting thing to think about. Is like, because a lot of people put the pressure on the quarterback because they're initializing the play, initializing kind of what's supposed to be happening. And so does anybody have any questions or comments about that? Okay, just get my stuff ready. Yes. It says, reflect the sun. I don't care. I had to give Gino the benefit of the doubt there, as JSN is a rookie. Yes, that is true. That is true. Excuse me. I hope you're enjoying my commentating. And so right now we're still in commercial break. And so they're just showing some commercials right now. Now we're back. Now they're showing a picture of Gino. Hyper Galaxy says, which is actually quite disappointing considering that the NFL has had an active presence in the United Kingdom since 1995. They should know something by now. So Cleveland has the ball. Let's see if we can get them off the field as soon as possible. Okay, they passed it to PJ Walker. PJ Walker passed it. The guy catches it, and then they stop him. But they're still got 7 yards out of that. 7 yards. And there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what this flag is all about. Let's see what they're doing. Holding on Cleveland. So the ball is going back. They're moving the ball back. There was a holding call. Yep, Cleveland had a holding call on them. Okay, so what is it here? What is it here? So right now it is 1st and 18. 1st and 18. Okay. It's 1st and 18. Cleveland has the ball. PJ Walker passed it to nobody. Just throws it out of bounds. It's 2nd and 18. 2nd and 18. I like Gino. He is top 10 QB. I think Gino is a good quarterback. You know, if you talk to Rooftop Sports, they are a little bit more harsh on Gino, but I think Gino is a decent quarterback. Like, I think Gino is doing fine with what he has to offer and stuff like that. I think he's doing a good job. Like, compared to most quarterbacks in the league, he's better than half, maybe 60, at least 60, like maybe half to 75% of the quarterbacks. So about, like, he's actually not a bad quarterback. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. So PJ Walker. Yeah, so PJ Walker was trying to pass it to somebody. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what the flag's all about. It's 2nd and 18. So what's the flag all about? Oh, it's on the Seahawks. It looks like I think they're repeating 2nd down or something. Mm-hmm. So it's 1st and 10. 1st and 10 with 44 seconds left. 44 seconds left in the actual quarter. Reflect the Suns. Most penalized team in the NFL, Seahawks. Okay, so Cleveland has a ball right now. Let's see. 9, 8. Okay. Pass it off to the running back. The running back goes for a few yards. That's about 3 yards, I think. So now we're down to 2nd down. Okay. So are they going to run a play before the end of the half here? Or before the end of the quarter? Reflect the Sun, anybody in the chat. Hyper Galaxy, anybody else in the chat. What do you think of my announcing so far? I'm still trying to get used to this commentating thing. Still trying to learn. There's a lot of players I have to learn about. Okay, that concludes the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks are down 20, down 2017. So Seahawks have 17. The Cleveland Browns have 20. Yeah, so here we go. So let me see. I'm trying to get my post ready. I also do posting on X. If you do follow me on X, I am C Films, the same name as the name I use here, all across social media. C Films. So Seattle Seahawks are down 17-20 to the Cleveland Browns after the third quarter. See, just making sure I got the score correct before I post this. Yep. Okay. Just making sure I did it. Yep. Seattle Seahawks are down 17-20 to the Cleveland Browns after the third quarter. Hashtag Seahawks, hashtag Browns. And post. Okay. So how is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? So do you think the Seahawks are going to come back in this third quarter and win this game? Do you think Geno can pick it up? Hopefully he doesn't do what he did with the Cincinnati Bengals, but hopefully he can pull this off. I feel like he can do it. I feel very strong. I feel like we're in a different mindset. I think he's going to pull something off major here. We just need to give him a little bit of time to cook. Get that Geno cooking. Yes. Mm-hmm. And look at this. The third quarter is almost over in that Denver and Kansas City game. Denver is winning 14-9. There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Mm-hmm. Yes. I've seen Geno. Geno has some moments in him that, like, show that he's actually a really good quarterback and stuff like that. I think he can do it. He just needs to, get through the nerves and get over the hump that he, these things happen to him. Things get to people. Can you correct them? Can you correct them? If you can correct them, then you can be a really good quarterback. It's all about making up for your mistakes. Yes. Reflect the Sun says, I think so too. Yeah, that was about my earlier comment about Geno being able to do something in this quarter. So let's get this going. So it's 2nd and 7. It's 2nd and 7. Cleveland has the ball. Start of the fourth quarter. Here we go. Okay, the Seahawks just stopped them. Okay, they got about 3 more yards. So I think it's about 3rd and 4, maybe 3rd and 5. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 right now. It's 3rd and 3. Let's stop him here. This will be huge. We need to stop him here. It's going to be a huge stop. Let's get it going. So here. Let's see what kind of play they're doing. Okay, they're showing. Okay. So showing some Seahawks fans cheering. Look, some Seahawks fans in their old Seahawks gear, their retro gear. Okay. Okay. The center hikes the ball to P.J. Walker. P.J. Walker goes back for the pass, and that is complete to number 8. More. To number 8, more. They just got more. Seahawks. Seahawks. Come on. We had it. We could have stopped him there. We keep letting him stay alive. Okay, they're going for a running play, and the guy almost gets a first down. He gets 9 yards out of the running play, the Cleveland Browns. Seahawks defense. That's what's causing this whole thing is the Seahawks defense. It's their defense. Come on, defense. Get off the field. Nope, and they get the first down on a run play. Hello?
I'll at least do it on the road.
Okay. Well, right now, Cleveland's down the field. They're just driving down the field right now.
So what happened on the last drive?
Huh?
What happened on the last drive?
What, the Seahawks?
Yeah.
They didn't go anywhere.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like we haven't been able to score. We're basically right here. We're Cleveland has the ball, and Cleveland's just marching down the field right now. It's second down, so it's 2nd and 6 right now. We're at. Yeah, 2nd and 6 is where we're at. We need to stop him twice here. This will be huge if we can stop him here. Yeah, Reflect the Sun says Rooftop is back.
Yep, not for long. Maybe about 40 minutes because I am on the road to get to the work, the day job stuff.
Yeah, hashtag don't quit your day job. And so they're going back. They hand it off to the running back, number 34, Ford, and they get a few more yards. Now it is basically going to be about 2 more yards added to that. So it's going to be about 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 now. Yes, let's stop them here. This will be huge. We need to get this stop here.
Yeah. And also shout out to the Epic Sea Films for being able to cover this show.
You're welcome. Yes. Okay. Looks like they have no running backs lined up in the backfield here. Oh, now they moved one over a little bit, but nope. He's looking like going for a pass, and it's incomplete pass. The guy just throws it to the ground almost. Like it's too low for the guy to catch it. And that was 4th and 4. So now they're coming out. Let's see. They're going to bring out their punting unit or their field goal unit.
Depends where the ball is at.
I think it's their punting unit. Yeah. So I think they're at their 45. I think they're at the Seahawks 45. Yeah, their punting unit. Yeah, they're punting it. So we're getting the ball back. This is going to be big. Let's see if Gino can cook on this next drive.
We'll see.
Yes. Yep, and they did a fair catch. So the Seahawks did a fair catch. Gino's coming back out. Gino's trying to stay calm, cool and collected. Now we're going to commercial break.
Well, now that my audience is back, much of my audience is here, I got a treat for them, and they will cringe the living hell out of it, or heck out of it. I just got to find it, though.
Okay.
Call Smith. Call Mr. Smith. Call Smith. Call Mr. Smith. Call Smith. Call Mr. Smith.
Hello?
I want to quit college.
Why?
Because I got a bad grade.
I'll meet you in 5.
Okay.
Why are you here?
I already told you that.
Tell me in more detail.
I failed CSS 162, and it's pretty unlikely I'll get into the major.
Do you really want to be a coder?
Yes, with all my passion. But I just can't get in the program, and I never will.
Why do you want to be a coder?
Because it's something that I followed throughout my life, and I really want to use this for a great opportunity.
Well, why do you want to quit?
Because I just don't feel the point of just wasting all away my money and everything.
You're going to make $1 million more in your lifetime than someone who is not have a degree. Also, most people in college stay in college now for almost 5 years, so they have most likely retaken classes. It's no big deal.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. I will achieve my dream, and I'll work hard, because I will have the intangibles to do so.
Don't dream.
Okay, and the game is back.
Oh, how long ago was it back?
Oh, just for one play. You missed one play.
Wasn't much though, was it?
No, it was a pass to DJ Metcalf for like 2 yards.
Just 2 yards. He's really not helping my fantasy cause either.
No, it's second and 7, so it was 3 yards. Yes.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. So here we go. So the Seahawks are lined up. Let's see what they're going to do here. They're taking it looks like a timeout. Yep, first timeout of the half.
Seahawks taking the timeout, or is it the Browns?
Seahawks.
Oh, great. Now they're just burning timeouts.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Gross.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so now they're just showing some clips here, showing some stuff. Yeah, waiting for, waiting for the personnel stuff. Still 20-17. We're still right in this game. Gino is 17 of 29. He's had 190 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions today. Okay.
Not a good game.
So now Gino passes the ball to number 9, Kenneth Walker. He runs, and gets the first down. It looks like it's either going to be really close or at the first down line. Let's see. Did they give it to him? Yeah. It was a side pass to Kenneth Walker. It's 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 right now. Okay, gives it to Charbonnet. Charbonnet gets it and goes for a few more yards and keeps going, and he gets tripped up.
Did he trip himself, or did the Browns trip him?
I think he tripped himself. He was running up by the sideline. He got tripped up by the sideline, I think.
Oh man.
Like, let's see here. Going. Yep, he tripped himself up on the sideline.
Well, at least it was going to the sideline.
Yeah. So okay, Gino goes back for a pass. Gino still has time. He throws it, and the guy catches it. Charbonnet catches it and gets a few yards out of that. That was about a 6-yard reception. And then Reflect the Sun says, starting to hear a few boos. And then Reflect the Sun says, NFL hits different than college. Huh? Yes. More people care about, I think, the NFL than college.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he hands the ball. So Gino hands the ball off to Charbonnet. Charbonnet is running. He keeps running. He gets all the way down inside the Cleveland's 40. We're in field goal range. Yeah. And then Reflect the Sun says, Charb could have taken it to the house had he not tripped. Yes. And then
absolutely.
Says, nice couple of plays, Charb. Yep, Charbonnet.
I have Charbonnet as my backup running back.
Yeah. Geno Smith going back for the pass. He passes it, and it's caught. It is caught by Noah Fant. And that was a gain of 5 yards. Well, Geno's doing something this drive. He's now 19 of 31 for 202 yards so far this game. 19 of 31. So he's better than 50% passing right now. Oh, flags. I think that was a false start by the Seahawks. Yep. Start on the Seahawks. 5-yard false start. Yeah, and then Reflect the Sun says Charm, and then Reflect the Sun says what a great change up, and then Reflect the Sun says let's get this. Reflect the Sun says and now Mahomes with only 4.9 fantasy points so far in the fourth quarter. Wow, 4.9 fantasy points for Mahomes right now in the fourth quarter. Okay, Geno Smith goes for the pass, and it's too low to Metcalf, and incomplete.
What down is it? Where's the territory?
We're 3rd and 10. We're about, I think, the 35-yard line. Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. So we're in field goal range. Yes, but this would be big if we can get this 3rd down. Yeah, we're at the 41-yard line is what we're at right now. Geno gets sacked, and now we're out of field goal range.
Was it Myles Garrett that made the sack?
Who's the guy cheering here? Let's see. Was that Garrett? I think it might have been Garrett, or was it the other guy? The guy who tackled him was 95. So I think that was Garrett. Yeah. We did better that time. That drive was a better drive for us. Okay.
So they punting, aren't they?
They punted, and now the other team's at the 10-yard line.
How much time is left?
There's like 5 minutes and 46 seconds.
Hey.
So it's getting close, but hey, we moved the ball that time. That was a better drive than most of our other ones.
Yeah, but they're not completing the drive. That's the problem.
Yeah. And then Reflect the Sun says, yep, flipped the field at least. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Are we on commercial break?
Yes, we're on commercial break right now.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah. So going back to the video. So this is for Reflect the Sun, who is our concurrent watcher. Yeah. So that college video. So Epic C, what was like your intentions of that video? Because you're the one that directed it. I was just the actor.
My intention of that video was basically a video about basically trying to make people's lives better. Because at the time, one of the things I really wanted to be was a motivational speaker. I've always thought about being a motivational speaker. And so I just wanted to make people's lives better. And so I wanted to, like, because I know you're going through some tough times. I think you failed a different class or something like that, or you were doing really bad in a different class. And so
statistics.
And I just wanted you to feel better,
Yeah, and the sad thing is we were supposed to be in the same statistics class together, but the problem was I overslept because we were supposed to do our scheduling like at 6 a.m. and I accidentally overslept for that one.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, I couldn't get into the class.
Yep.
And that's why I ended up with a teacher who literally just did not even teach at all.
Yep. Sometimes you get good teachers. Sometimes you get bad teachers. It's hard to pick them all right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the sad thing is I was supposed to – that class was supposed to replace my business statistics class that I did not do well in.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned out that I was better off just keeping that because stats, I completely flunked it.
Mm. Yeah, when I was in college, I only failed one class. That was
the calc.
No, it was matrix algebra. No,
it was which?
It was matrix algebra.
Who was the teacher then?
Matrix algebra. It was some like newer teacher.
Oh.
It was like this. Yeah, there was like this couple who was teaching math classes, and they taught like higher level math classes. And I took her class, and it was just like I didn't do well in it, and I don't even think I showed up for the final because I did so bad in it. I was just like, I flunked the class. That was the only class I ever flunked. Like even classes I got worse than a 2.0 and I didn't flunk, I still got credit for them. But that was the only class I couldn't. Okay, they got the first down. Okay, Cleveland got a first down. Mm-hmm. Okay, come on, Seahawks. Let's stop them here. Let's get this stop. We can do this. Yeah. They're trying to run clock right now. Cleveland is. They're trying to waste clock. They're trying to, yep. Okay, come on, Seahawks. Let's stop them here. We got this. Okay. Let's sack them. Or at least intercept it. Let's intercept it. Yep, PJ Walker just hands it off. The guy goes for 3 yards. Oh, 4 yards. So that's second down now. Oh, Brock Purdy just threw an interception. And then
they're showing
some
break, aren't they?
Yeah, they're showing some plays from that game, 17-10 right now. But now it's 24-10. Bengals are up 24-10 with 10 minutes and 24 seconds left in that game. Mm-hmm. They hand the ball off for another running play. And, no, the guy was trying to get around the corner. He only got partly around the corner. So now it is third down. It's like 3rd and 3.
They got to get this. How much time is left in the game?
3 minutes and 34 seconds.
They really got to get this one or else they're going to be tinkering with the 2-minute warning. And they only have 2 timeouts, so the Seahawks don't really have much time.
But they need a field goal just to take it to overtime.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Would be nice to get a touchdown. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's stop him here. You know they're going to roll for a running play. Oh, no, he's actually going for a passing play. A pass. And it's incomplete. It's incomplete. It was incomplete to Cooper. There's a flag on the play, though.
Oh, boy.
On the
defense.
Doesn't
sound good at all.
Yeah,
oh, no.
It was illegal hands to the face by Woodland. Our penalties are just like eating us.
They're just eating us up. That's the problem with the Pete Carroll teams is they are very penalty prone. We've had a lot of unnecessary penalties happen. That's been killing them.
Mm-hmm. Look at Pete Carroll. He keeps blinking his eyes. Like he's trying to not show emotion, but he's kind of like, in the back of his mind, he's like, oh, you could tell just that reaction they showed of his. It's like he was trying to see stone face, but it was still, you could tell. Okay. PJ Walker tried to run it. He only got 2 yards off of that. 2nd and 8. Mm-hmm. So it's 2nd and 8 right now. Okay. Okay, another running play. Let's stop him there. Okay. You got about another 4 yards on that, let's say. It's about 3rd. It's 3rd down now. Should be about 3rd and 3, I think. Again. Yep, 3rd and 3 again.
What's in the territory? Are they in Seahawks territory?
No. No.
How much time is left?
2 minutes and 18 seconds. They have to do a play before the 2-minute warning. They have to do this 3rd play before the 2-minute warning.
I think they would want to wait till the 2-minute warning.
No, because the play clock and the other clock, that forced them to take a timeout. That forced them because, yeah, it was like a 3-second difference between play clock and like the 2-minute warning. So yeah, they had to take a timeout. So they burnt one of their timeouts.
Oh boy.
So we both only have 2 timeouts left. This is going to be a huge play right here because they're close to midfield, but not even in field goal range. So, that's what I'm saying. So if we could stop them here, this would be huge for us. We get the ball back. We move down the field. We at least get into field goal range. Mm-hmm. So, okay. So PJ Walker was 15 of 27. Geno Smith was 19 of 32. Total yards, one had 248, one had 200 and something. So okay, let's stop him here. Goes for the pass. And it's intercepted by the Seahawks.
Intercepted?
By number 20 of the Seattle Seahawks. And there's 1:57 left. That takes it to the 2-minute warning. Yes,
well, that could be costly for the Browns.
Okay, the PJ Walker threw the ball. It hit Adams' helmet. And the Seahawks number 20 catches it.
Wow. So this is a very opportunistic moment for the Seahawks.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That just gave us decent field position.
So Smith has no excuses. I'm going to say this. If Geno Smith cannot complete this, he should no longer be the quarterback after this season. They got to go out and draft one after this, regardless.
No, but you know what's funny about this is that the games that we're losing are games to mediocre to middle range teams. We're losing to middle range teams. The games we need to win, we are winning with Geno.
What were the games that we did win that we needed to?
Well, the games that we automatically won. We beat Cleveland. No, not Cleveland. We beat Carolina. We beat Carolina and we beat Arizona. 2 of the worst teams in the league. We didn't lose to 2 of the worst teams in the league. Those are games where we could have gave up. There was times in that Arizona game where we were it was close-ish and stuff like that. And this year we kind of just took Carolina away. We took Carolina away. So we did beat Detroit, which is a good team. The Seahawks did beat a good team there. So that's 3 of our wins there. Who else did we beat? Let's see. Hawks. Okay, let's see. So let's see here. Let's see who our schedule was and who we beat and who we had. Okay. So let's see schedule here. So who have we done? So let's see. We lost to the Rams in the first game. We beat Detroit the second game. We beat Carolina the third game. We beat New York Giants. Okay. We beat the Giants. Bye week, 5th week. We lost to Cincinnati Bengals. We beat Arizona Cardinals. And then we're in this tight game right now with the Cleveland Browns. So you think about the teams. If you look at the teams we've actually beaten this year, we've only really beaten like one good team this year. You notice that?
Yep.
But we are cleaning out all the junky teams. We are not losing to any junky teams. Remember last year you said one of your complaints was we're losing to junky teams?
We were losing to junky teams.
This year we've cleaned those up. But literally, he throws Adam's helmet. Adam's helmet got in the way. And the other guy, number 20, I don't know who number 20 is, but basically, wow. Adam with the helmet. Man. Mm-hmm. Gino passes the ball. He gets it to Tyler Lockett, and we're about at the 50-yard line. And it's second down. Mm-hmm. So it's 2nd and 3rd. Another pass. He gets it, and it's good to Metcalf, and we get the first down.
Looks like we're in red zone territory because my phone notification said so.
So here we go.
Yep, we're in the red zone.
Yep. And another pass to, looks like Noah Fant, and we're running and running. Yep, and we're in the red zone. Yes, we are. We are in the red zone. Mm-hmm. Yep. It looks like we're moving down the field now. This is big. Okay, there's 54 seconds left in this game. Okay, Geno Smith gets out of trouble. He passes the ball. He throws it. Okay, a good thing it wasn't intercepted. Okay. But can Geno get a dud here? If Geno gets a dud here, this will be huge.
It'll be ginormous.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, second timeout called by Cleveland with 44 seconds left in the game.
I hate these timeouts.
Now Geno is 22 of 36 for 245 yards. Why is there a yellow flag on the field? What is this flag for? There's a flag thrown. Oh, man, there's a flag here.
Who's it on?
Defense, flag. 5-yard penalty.
Wow. Automatic first down.
He wanted the timeout because of the substitution issue.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not automatic first down, but.
Okay, here we go. Okay, Geno's going back. He passes the ball. He gives it to number 11, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and he's in for the touchdown! Touchdown! Jackson Smith-Njigba! He gets the touchdown. It was a side pass to Jackson Smith-Njigba, and then he runs it in for the touchdown, and we score, and we're up 23-20 right now with 38 seconds left in the game. 38
Oh,
seconds
and
left.
Epic C, it's Jigbus. Not that way. It's Jigbus. Be careful.
Okay.
Jigbus.
It's Jigbus? Okay. I'm trying to learn all their names. I still don't know all their names correctly.
Yeah, it's just that there's some people that might take it offensively, and they're not even part of that culture.
Okay. Okay, and he gets the field goal. Yes, that is a 24-20. Yep. Okay, but I get you. I'll be more careful.
I don't really care. But it's about they care.
Yes. But it's 24-20 with like 30-something seconds left in the game. Wow, that turnover was huge.
That was ginormous. Jamal Adams' head will do it.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to make that video where it goes, the Cleveland Browns actually had a 20-17 lead, giving them a chance to win the game in Seattle. And then the Browns choked.
Hey, 3:05. That was 30. That was about like 3:03 when that happened. 3 hours and 3 minutes in.
I got about 3 hours, but yeah, text me that. And did you get the interception as well?
Oh, I missed the interception one because that was really the only big play since you left was like the interception play.
Okay, text me these numbers. Text me 2 hours and 54 minutes and 3 hours. 2:54 was the interception and 3 hours was the touchdown.
Okay.
So where are we at now? Is it in commercial break?
No, they never went to commercial break. It's like they're doing the kickoff now. We're at the kickoff right now. Yeah, so we're at the kickoff with 38 seconds left. Okay, kickoff. So we have 38 seconds. And he fair catched it. He fair catched it at the 1 yard line.
Wait, at the 1?
Yes. The player fair catched it at the 1 yard line.
What?
Yeah. I think that's what happened. Or did his foot touch the line? I thought it was a 1 yard line, but I'm confused on. Was his foot in the end zone? Oh no, his foot would touch the field goal line. So yeah, so they gave it to him. They gave him a touchback. Mm-hmm. And it was almost intercepted. Woodland almost intercepted the ball with 33 seconds left. Now it's 2nd and 10. Woo! Wow. Wow. Okay, 2nd and 10. 33 seconds left in this game. And another incomplete pass by Walker. Another incomplete pass with 28 seconds left. I know. You know how he got the helmet thing? He jumped up and the ball went off his helmet.
So Jamal Adams.
Yeah.
Finally, that first round pick that we gave up is paying off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. He's going back for another pass. And he gets sacked. PJ Walker gets sacked. It's 4th down. There's 22 seconds left, and it's 4th down.
And is the clock still running?
No, they took a timeout. They took their second timeout. Because the flag earlier, they still had 2 timeouts. That was number 52 with the tackle. Mm-hmm. And it's 4th and 19. They have to get 19 yards off of this now. This could be the game right here. Wow, the crowd's getting into it. You hear them cheering. Yep, the cheers are coming. You can hear the cheers in the crowd going crazy right now. Okay. So PJ Walker goes back for the pass. Goes back to the pass. Now he's scrambling. He's running around. He's running around. He's running around. He throws the ball. He throws the ball. And it's incomplete. Incomplete.
And the ball game is over.
14 seconds left.
That's going to be enough to take a knee. Just don't screw up the knee, Gino. Just don't screw up the knee.
Yes. Wow. What a game.
Well, once the knee hits, I'm going to end the show, and I will say this. Huge shout-out, and I mean a huge shout-out to the C Films for covering the last parts of the game, because I'm in that don't quit your day job situation, but shout-out to you. Thank you very much for covering this game. You deserve a huge amount of praise. Everyone in the comments, throw it in the comments and say, everyone, thank you, C Films, for covering the last parts of the game.
No problem. No problem.
And has the knee been set?
No, it hasn't. There's still 14 seconds left. They're still trying to get that all set up. And so it says, Reflect the Sun says Seahawks win. And then Reflect the Sun says C Films, the GOAT. Woo, woo. And
C Films, the GOAT. They seem to like you more than they like me.
Well, this is Reflect the Sun. Reflect the Sun says T-Y, C Films. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's keep it going. Now let me know when they hit the knee so I can end the show.
Well, the show is over now. They did the knee, and the final score has been finalized.
Excellent. Everyone, once again, thank you very much. Thank you for following the show. Thank you for being flexible and understanding of my situation. Thank you, C Films, for doing this. We got to do this again. And everyone, have yourselves a good afternoon, and go Hawks.
Go Hawks! Yeah. Woo!
And Epic C Films, got any last advice for everyone?
Yes, don't drink. And remember, hashtag don't quit your day job and hashtag have fun.